The Signal Oil Program, The Whistler. That whistle is your signal for the Signal Oil Program, The Whistler.
I am the Whistler, and I know many things, for I walk by night. I know many strange tales hidden in the hearts of men and women who have stepped into the shadows. Yes, I know the nameless terrors of which they dare not speak.
Yes, friends, it's time for the Signal Oil Program, The Whistler. Rated by independent research, the most popular West Coast program in radio history. And Signal gasoline is tops, too. Tops in quality. It takes extra quality, you know, to give you extra mileage. And Signal is the famous Go Farther gasoline. So look for the Signal circle sign in yellow and black that identifies friendly dealer-owned Signal stations from Canada to Mexico. And now the Whistler's strange story. Dark Moon.
It was a miracle, the kind of miracle peculiar to a piece of Southern California acreage, where only a few years ago, a handful of men in puttees and riding breeches put their caps on backwards, grabbed their megaphones firmly, and set their cameras to grinding out an industry. Yes, it was the kind of a miracle that happens to someone almost every day in Hollywood. Russell Benton told himself all this as he walked into the oak-paneled office of Matthew Ellsworth, movie producer, cast an eye on the artificially young secretary behind the artificially old desk, and introduced himself.
I have an appointment with Mr. Ellsworth. I'm Russell Benton.
Oh, yes, Mr. Benton. Mr. Ellsworth is expecting you. This way, Mr. Benton.
Don't bother. I know the way.
Oh, thank you.
Am I on time, Matt?
You're early. Sit down.
Yeah, this is one appointment I didn't want to miss.
Nervous?
Yeah, a little.
Relax. It's not going to hurt a bit. You know, I've got a lot of confidence in you, Russ.
I hope you're right.
Funny, isn't it? Only a week ago, you were just another name. A face that dropped in once a week at the casting offices around town. Now I've got every movie columnist in the country on my back trying to get you a life story.
A little premature, isn't it?
I don't know. I think this screen test will be everything I want it to be.
I hope so.
And if you make it, Russ, you'll be right at the top. It's a smash vehicle, this one we're testing you for. I think you're right for it. It needs a leading man with a touch of character. And in my opinion, you can't miss.
Dark Moon.
3 years on Broadway and still going. We spent $500,000 for the picture rights of Dark Moon, you know.
Tell me, Matt, there was another guy.
John Bradford?
Yeah. He's up for the part, too, isn't he?
He made a great test, but I think you'll top him. The New York people seem to think he's terrific. I'm not so sure.
Uh-huh. What about my test? When does it happen?
As soon as they're ready on the set.
It's a little like waiting to be hanged.
Relax, I said. By the way, what do you think of the part?
It's a natural for me.
Shame I didn't find you when I was casting the play in New York.
It wouldn't have been hard. I was there at the time.
Oh, what made you leave?
Circumstances, Matt.
Theatrical?
Matrimonial.
Oh. I didn't know you were married.
I'm not. Been divorced for 2 years.
Couldn't make a go of it, huh? Or am I on a touchy subject?
No. It was simple. She liked mink. My pocketbook didn't.
An actress?
Yeah, she's probably still back there. I haven't seen her since we split.
Oh, that's too bad. I've only been married for about a year now, but I think I have a pretty wonderful girl. An actress, too. I met, excuse me. Ellsworth? Yes, he's in my office. Good, we'll be right down. Let's go, boy. They're ready to shoot. We're due on the set in 10 minutes.
And in 10 minutes, the miracle begins to happen, Russ. As soon as you face the camera, the second Matt gives you the cue to begin, you forget about everything except the scene you're doing. Forget about Cassie and the marriage that fails. Forget the struggle, the futile hopes, and even the miracle that placed this opportunity in your lap. As you get into the scene, all you know is that you're giving the greatest performance of your life. And when the cameras finally stop grinding, you can tell from the look on Matt's face that you made it. That the name of Russell Benton is as good as on 1,000 theater marquees over the magic title, Dark Moon.
Cut? All right, Fred.
How was I, Matt? What do you think?
Terrific. As far as I'm concerned, it's settled.
Who else is
A
there?
handful of New York backers. I'm flying back there tonight with the Prince. Call you as soon as it's definite.
It's happening right before your eyes, Russ. The wonderful night before Christmas feeling is real, not a dream anymore. And now, with a big hurdle behind you, you know you can't miss. It's too good to keep, Russ. And early that evening, you drive over to Laura's home in Beverly Hills. She'll be proud of you now, and that's important. You want Laura to be proud.
Russ, darling, I heard. I'm so happy for you.
Me too.
Have they said anything definite?
Matt's gone to New York with the Prince.
Oh, you mean about Don Bradford?
Yeah.
Well, the New York people have held out for him all along. But don't worry, darling. Matt'll make him see the light. Come on now. The party's out by the pool. Let's join them, shall we?
Wait a minute, Laura. I thought you said a small party.
Come on, they won't bite. I'll introduce you to some of the nicer ones.
Well, if you... Say, isn't that Frances Connors, the columnist?
Uh-huh. Queen Frances herself. I want you to meet her.
How do you do it, Laura?
You'd be surprised. Now, be nice to her, darling. She can make or break any actor in Hollywood.
Do I kneel down and kiss her hand?
No. Just give her a captivating smile, A26, darling. The impressive one. Frances! Excuse me. Yes? Oh, Laura. Frances, I'd like you to meet Russell Benton. This is Frances Connors, Russ.
Aha! Mr. Lucky himself. How do you do, Russ? I've been waiting to meet you.
How do you do?
I've heard the good news. Congratulations. It's a great story and a great part, darling. I'm all for you.
Thanks.
Don't let it spoil you, Russ.
Go on, Francis. I love it.
Well, let's have the story. What did you do up to now, Russ?
Oh, the usual stock. Several years of theater work in New York. That's about all.
Ever been married? Divorced? Kidnapped? Shot at?
Married and divorced, yes.
Russ, you never told me.
You never asked, Angel. Why should I...
Mr. Benton, excuse me, please.
Yes.
You're wanted on the phone, so said it was important.
Oh, you'll excuse me?
Of course, darling. I'll think up some questions while you're gone.
Be right back. Hello?
Hello, Russ. This is Kathy.
Kathy?
Oh, don't sound so happy, darling.
Where are you?
In front of my fireplace in Hollywood.
But I thought you were in New York. How did you know I... What made you call here?
It wasn't too hard to find you, dear.
What do you want?
I just want to talk to you, if it isn't asking too much.
Well, you better forget it. I told you once I was through, and I meant it.
You're being very foolish, you know. This is business.
Business?
Your part in Dark Moon.
Maybe I didn't make myself clear. I don't want to talk to you about that or anything else.
I think you will, Russ. It's so nice. You're a success now.
Matt Ellsworth seems to think so.
Does he?
Anything odd about that?
No, I just wonder sometimes whether Mr. Ellsworth knows you as well as I do. Perhaps I ought to have a talk with him.
What makes you think you could talk to Ellsworth?
Well, that shouldn't be hard, darling. You see, I'm his wife.
With the prologue of Dark Moon, the Signal Oil Company is bringing you another strange story by The Whistler. But now let's tune in on another strange story. Listen.
That's strange. I just bought that battery a short time ago, and it's dead already.
Nothing so strange about that, lady. Chill nights and mornings put quite a strain on batteries. And some batteries hold up better than others.
You mean all batteries are not alike?
Indeed, they're not. That's why when you're investing money in a new battery, it's not good business to take a chance on new or unknown brands. Make sure that you're choosing a real quality article, such as a genuine Signal battery. Every rugged Signal battery is made from the very finest materials according to exacting specifications laid down by Signal Oil Company. And Signal batteries are guaranteed for long, trouble-free service.
Who stands back of that guarantee?
Signal Oil Company, which supplies the products for almost 2,000 dealer-owned Signal stations, is proud to stand back of every Signal battery.
One more question. Where can I get a Signal battery?
From your neighborhood Signal dealer, the same man who checks your battery when you get gasoline and recharges it when it's low. Just another good reason for making your next battery a genuine, guaranteed Signal battery. And now, back to the Whistler.
Yes, Russ. Kathy is Matt Ellsworth's wife. You stand dumbly at the telephone, her words still reverberating in your ears. Putting it together now. Matt's remark this morning about marrying some actress, the most wonderful girl in the world, he'd said. Yes, Russ, it's true. Kathy is Mrs. Matt Ellsworth. She can ruin you with a word. You make a hurried excuse to Laura, hasten down to your car, drive to the number Kathy gave you high in the hills overlooking Hollywood. And as you walk up the steep stairs to her front door, you make a decision, Russ, that if Kathy tries in any way to keep you from getting that part, you'll do anything to stop her, even kill her.
Sit down, darling.
Thanks.
Nice of you to come. I thought you'd change your mind.
I simply wanted to find out what was on yours.
Well, aren't you even going to say you're happy to see me?
I'm not a hypocrite, Kathy.
Just as sweet as ever, aren't you?
Suppose you get to the point.
Point?
I don't want to stay here any longer than I have to.
Well, as I told you, it's about Dark Moon.
Naturally.
My husband doesn't often make mistakes for us. However, I think he's making one on this picture. And I've told him so.
What kind of a mistake?
There's a charming young actor I've come to know very well in the past year. I think he's made to order for the lead. And the New York backers seem to agree with me.
Don Bradford?
Yes. I want him to have that part.
Why?
I told you, he's charming. He's competent. I like him.
I see. I might mention that Matt doesn't seem to agree with you. At least not after my screen test this morning.
Yes, that's right. So I'm afraid there's only one way to convince him.
Oh?
You're going to tell him you don't want the part, Russ. You've decided not to take it.
What? You think I'm crazy?
No, that's why I'm talking to you. I've put some high cards in front of Matt, Russ. But I haven't played the ace.
What do you mean?
He doesn't know we were married. There are some things I could tell him.
Well, you wouldn't do that.
I don't think I'll have to. Because you're going to gracefully decline in favor of Don Bradford.
I think I know why you're doing this.
I told you I like Don Bradford.
No, it isn't that. You know as well as Matt that I'm right for this one, and this part will make me overnight. And you resent that, don't you, Kathy? Nothing could hurt you more than seeing me successful. It's not a boost for Bradford, it's a kick at me.
All right, call it anything you want. But Matt gets back from New York tomorrow night at 9:30. I'll give you until 9 to make up your mind.
Where can I get in touch with you?
Right here. I'll be waiting. You won't disappoint me. Now, will you, darling?
No, Kathy. I won't disappoint you.
You know she's deadly serious as you leave the house. Know that this woman will stop at nothing to ruin you. And calmly, without emotion now, as you guide the car through the dark streets back to your house, you decide to kill her. It will involve a risk, a terrible risk. But you're ready to take any kind of a chance now, with destruction 24 hours away. Yes, all you can do now is improvise. Prepare in advance for the questions that are bound to come. The next morning, you call Laura.
Hello?
Hello, Laura. This is Russ. I wonder if you could give me a hand.
Well, why not?
Anything planned for tonight?
Free as a bird.
Good. This may sound a little premature, Angel, but I thought I'd drum up a little thing at my place, for 10 or 20 or so. A celebration.
Oh, sounds like fun.
I'll be busy all day, though. I have to get a few things for the party. I might not get there until around 9. Could you be a pal, sort of get things started for me?
Well, what time?
8:30 or so. I'll leave the place open, have everything ready for you. Suppose you could round up enough people to make it interesting?
Free party, darling. They'll be standing in line at the door.
Then I can count on you.
Of course, dear. You won't be long, though.
No, Laura. I won't be long.
But, Russ, you mind if I admit I'm a little confused?
It's very simple, Jeff.
Is it?
You're not the biggest agent in the world, you know. You were saying the other day you'd give anything to handle me. After all, 10% of my salary after this picture is shot.
I know, Russ. I just don't understand why you'll sign up with me now after you turn me down.
I can trust you, Jeff. That's why. I want you to do a favor for me.
Oh.
I'm having a little party tonight. I can't get there until after 9, and I want to tell him I was tied up with my agent, say from 8:30 till 9 o'clock.
You want me to say...
Yeah, uh-huh.
Oh, look, Russ,
That's all you know. That's all you have to say no matter what comes up. And tomorrow, I give you a 7-year contract as my manager. Now, what about it?
What can I lose? It's a deal.
Yes, Russ, it'll be a straight story, and you can stick with it. A conference with your new agent, Jeff Harris, until 9. A room full of witnesses ready to testify. You arrived at the party a few minutes afterwards with your arms full of groceries. That it's simply impossible that only a few minutes before you made the fatal visit to Kathy Ellsworth's house high on the hill. Yes, it's foolproof, isn't it? At 5 minutes to 9, you step out of your car, walk up the steep stone steps to Kathy's door, and press the bell.
Sorry I kept you waiting, darling. I was on the phone. Come on in.
No hurry, Kathy.
Let's go into the living room, shall we?
Any way you like.
Sit down.
I'll stand.
All right. Now, what about it?
I want to make very sure of one thing, Kathy. You are going through with this?
Well, of course I am. Matt will be here in half an hour, Russ.
There's no way I can change your mind?
I told you to wait.
Too bad, Kathy. Too bad.
Bust now.
Mr. Benton.
Good evening, Angelo. Open a little late, aren't you?
Every night, Mr. Benton. Take my advice, my friend. Never go into the delicatessen store business. Work all day. Work all night, too.
I thought you closed at 9. It's 10 after, isn't it?
10 o'clock we close.
Oh, well, that's a break for me. I got a bunch of hungry friends on my hands tonight. What do you suggest?
Or maybe some salami, Swiss cheese, beer.
Great. A pound of each of those. Some kosher dills if you have any. A couple of loaves of rye bread.
Hey, take it easy.
And some champagne, Angelo.
Champagne?
Yeah, half a case. After all, Angelo, this is a celebration.
You try and shake the picture of her out of your mind as you leave the delicatessen and drive toward your house and the waiting guests. It's a grim picture, Russ. Kathy slumped limply against the overstuffed chair near the fireplace, awaiting the arrival of her husband in a matter of minutes now. A cold dread creeps over you, Russ, and the awful finality of what you've done makes you realize only now that, important as it seemed a few minutes ago, Dark Moon and the new career wasn't worth this. No, Russ. It wasn't worth murder. But there's no changing it now. You steady yourself. Take a firm grip on your nerves and the bundle of groceries and open the heavy front door of your house.
Hello, Russell. Dave. Here he is, gang.
Hail the conquering hero!
Look, reinforcements.
Oh, manna from heaven. Oh, what is it? I'm starved.
Hey, take it easy.
Ah, that's my boy.
Give me a hand, will you, Dave?
Oh, what is it?
Champagne.
Woo, champagne.
Will I give you a hand? Here, let Uncle Dave
Oh,
take care of
be
it.
gentle, old man. I don't want to christen the floor.
Always get this way when I hear that magic word.
Where's Laura?
Out there in the wilderness somewhere. Laura!
Here you are, Dave. Take care of the champagne, will you?
You bet I will.
Laura?
Oh, Russ.
You did a great job in the party. Thanks.
When you're a great man, I'll be your secretary. Did you take care of everything, darling?
Huh?
Your business. The thing that tied you up.
Oh. Oh, yes. Everything is fine. Did Matt call yet?
No, not yet. When does he get in?
He ought to be in now.
Nervous?
Yeah, a little.
I don't blame you.
Well, he'll be over in an hour or so. It was nice of Frances Connors to accept tonight. Is she here yet?
No. Let's see, there was something Oh, yes, I knew there was something I had to tell you.
Yeah. Russ, telephone. Okay, I'll take it in the den. Excuse me a minute, Laura.
Yes.
Yeah?
Russ,
Yes?
this is Matt. I'm calling from the airport.
What do they say, Matt?
Brother, did I have a fight on my hands? We went round and round for 6 straight hours, with me talking Russ Benton while they talked Don Bradford.
How'd they like my test?
Great. They thought you did a great job.
It's all set then?
Yeah, that's why I called you, Russ. I didn't want to keep you in suspense any longer.
That's nice of you, Matt.
I just wanted you to know I tried my best.
Tried your best.
They were too much for me, kid. I'm afraid it's going to be Bradford.
Bradford?
As I said, they loved the test and all that, but they were set on Bradford from the
Bradford?
first. And after all, they're putting up most
Oh,
of the dough.
no.
Russ, hello. Hello, Russ.
He couldn't have done it better with a sledgehammer, Russ. The room swims before your eyes. There's a buzzing in your ears, wiping out the sounds of the party in the next room. And you realize Matt's voice is still coming out of the receiver on the table. You pick it up, lay it in the cradle.
Hello, Russ. Hello.
You've committed a murder, Russ. You've killed Kathy. And for what? You stumble up to your room where you can be alone and sit smoking cigarette after cigarette while the party downstairs goes on without you. You can almost see Matt on his way now, on his way to find Kathy. You picture his car cutting through the night, winding along the tree-lined streets high over Hollywood. You can hear his steps as he walks up the brick path to the door, the key in the lock. You can see him as he walks into the living room, calling for her, puzzled. And you can see the sudden stroke of terror in his eyes as he finds the answer. You don't know how much later it is that the sound of your own doorbell downstairs snaps you out of it. And as you hurry back down, Dave is letting 2 men in. One of them is Matt. The other, a grim-faced man in a gray suit, is unquestionably a police officer.
Well, Matt, welcome home.
Hello, Dave.
Hello, Matt.
Russ, can I see you a minute?
Sure. Let's go in here. You made it here in a hurry. Come straight from the airport?
No, I didn't.
I thought you were sore the way you hung up on me.
Hung up on you?
Yeah. Right after you gave me the jolt about Bradford. And it was a jolt, too, you know. That's no reason to hang up on a guy.
I guess we were disconnected.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is Inspector Hardin, Russ. Homicide detail.
Homicide?
That's right. I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Of course. But I don't understand.
I'd like to know where you were tonight, Mr. Benton.
Why? Is something wrong?
It's my wife, Russ. Kathy was murdered tonight.
Murdered? Why are you asking me?
You didn't answer my question, Mr. Benton. Where were you all evening? Here?
Why, practically.
Practically?
Yeah, I was tied up with Jeff Harris, my agent, until pretty late. You can check on that. And I stopped on my way here and bought some things for the party. Look, why are you asking me?
We had to ask a few questions, Russ. My wife had written the name Russell on a memo pad. After it, 9 o'clock.
Good Lord, Matt, I don't even know your wife. Until this moment, I didn't even know her name.
What about it, Mr. Ellsworth?
I'm surer now than I was before.
What are you talking about, Matt? How could I?
I had to do it, Russ. The inspector insisted we talk to you as a matter of routine, even though I knew it was ridiculous. It wasn't Russ here, Inspector. I think I can vouch for that.
Okay. Sorry we bothered you, Mr. Benton.
Matt, you don't know how this makes me feel.
I know, Russ. Thanks. Come on, Hardin. We'd better get down to headquarters.
The Whistler will return in just a moment with the strange ending to tonight's story. Meantime, see if you can pick the winner in this discussion.
That's a smooth running motor you have there, Mary. What kind of gasoline do you use?
Signal, Jim. I like the go it puts into the old buggy.
Hey, that's interesting. I use Signal, too, because I like its good mileage.
Mileage or performance? Which is the better yardstick of gasoline quality? Well, fact of the matter is, it takes superior performance to give you extra mileage. You see, the only way any gasoline can give you quicker starting, faster pickup, and smoother knock-free power is by helping your motor run more efficiently. And when your motor runs more efficiently, naturally you enjoy extra mileage, the thing Signal gasoline is famous for. That's why we say, to be sure of the tops in gasoline quality, there are just two things to remember. One,
In gasoline, it takes extra quality to go farther.
and two,
Signal is the famous Go Farther gasoline.
and now back to the Whistler.
Well, Russ, you've brought it off. Somehow, somewhere, you found the strength to face Matt and the inspector. And as you guide them back to the front door, you know the worst is over. That in spite of that damning piece of paper with your name on it, there's still no reason for them to suspect you. Still no known connection between you and Kathy. Still no discovered motive. And even though it was futile, Russ, even though the reason for the whole terrible night vanished into thin air with Matt's telephone call, you're safe. And with Matt still on your side, there'll be a future for you somewhere. As you open the door for them, Laura comes up to you looking a little worried.
What is it, Russ?
It's nothing, Laura.
Matt, aren't you going to stay?
No, Laura.
What is this? What's the matter?
It's nothing, Laura. There was just some question about where I was tonight at 9 o'clock.
Oh, well, you told him, of course.
Yes.
You know where he was, miss?
Of course. He was at Kathy Ellsworth's front door. She told me so when I called to ask her why she hadn't arrived at Russ's party.
Let that whistle be your signal for the Signal Oil program, The Whistler, each Wednesday night at this same time. Brought to you by the Signal Oil Company, marketers of Signal gasoline and motor oil and fine quality automotive accessories. Signal has asked me to remind you, to get the most driving pleasure, drive at sensible speeds, be courteous, and obey traffic regulations. It may save a life, possibly your own. Featured in tonight's story was Frank Lovejoy. The Whistler was produced by George W. Allen with story by John W. Hart, music by Wilbur Hatch, and was transmitted to our troops overseas by the Armed Forces Radio Service. Next Wednesday, for a full hour of mystery, tune in a half hour earlier. Enjoy The Saint as well as The Whistler. Marvin Miller speaking. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
The Signal Oil program, The Whistler. That whistle is your signal for the Signal Oil program, The Whistler.
am the Whistler, and I know many things, for I walk by night. I know many strange tales hidden in the hearts of men and women who have stepped into the shadows. Yes, I know the nameless terrors of which they dare not speak.
Yes, friends, it's time for the Signal Oil program, The Whistler. But first, we want to thank you, Whistler fans, for your loyalty that has now put The Whistler into top place among all programs broadcast to the Pacific Coast. Yes, according to the latest Pacific Coast Hooper ratings, The Whistler has more listeners than any other program, barring none. Well, friends, you can't imagine how much this good news thrills us. With this tribute from you, the Signal Oil Company and those of us who help produce The Whistler can't help being inspired to bring you ever better stories that will keep The Whistler your favorite program. And now The Whistler's strange story, The Bridge on Black Mountain.
Delbert's mind wasn't on his work. But then it really didn't have to be. As assistant to the curator of the Prescott Museum, he knew his field. He'd conducted this lecture so many times during the past 15 years that it was automatic, like the chimes on an intricate Swiss clock. At 3 o'clock, a lever clicked over somewhere in his mind. There were a few preliminary buzzes and the chimes began. They weren't really chimes, of course. They were Delbert's comments to the visitors assembled in the museum's tiny lecture room.
And so much for the musket and the pilgrim room. And now, here we have samples from the Indian exhibit, another gracious endowment of the National Historical Institute. Contained here is the finest collection of arrowheads in the entire state.
The Egyptian exhibit came next. Then the Aztec and Maya relics, followed immediately by the Incas, Araucanians, and Patagonians. But Delbert's mind was elsewhere. As he talked and looked at his audience, he was in a kind of daydream. There was beautiful music. There was a dance floor surrounded by tables with waiters in starched white jackets. And across from him, she was sitting, almost ethereal in a filmy organdy dress.
This is so thrilling, Delbert. I never dreamed anything could be so wonderful.
It's shabby, Miss Francis, compared to you.
Please, Delbert. Not Miss Francis anymore. Louise.
Louise.
Oh, I'm so proud of you, Delbert.
Oh, it was nothing at all.
You're curator now. Curator of the Prescott Museum.
And more than that, Louise, I'm free now. Free to say something that's been on my mind ever since the day I first laid eyes on you.
Oh, Delbert.
I love you, Louise, above anything else in life. I've hoped, I've dreamed that someday, somehow...
You don't have to say it, Delbert.
Will you? Would you?
Yes, Delbert. Yes.
And the daydream is as automatic as the lecture, Delbert. The dream that someday you'll be curator. That someday Miss Francis will look upon you as somebody. It's been that way ever since the day she came to work as secretary to the curator, Dr. Prescott. And as you drone
These are samples of arrowheads from Dr. Prescott's own collection, the finest in the state. Notice, please, the method of chipping, the pattern.
Mr. Reed.
Oh, excuse me a moment. Louise, was there something?
Louise?
Oh, I mean, Miss Francis, I'm sorry.
Oh, Mr. Reed, I didn't know you cared.
Oh, it's nothing at all.
Sure now?
Why, yes, of course.
Too bad. Some girls have all the luck. I'm sorry I interrupted your lecture, Mr. Reed, but there's something you ought to know.
Yes?
There's a gentleman here to see Dr. Prescott.
Oh? Well, did you tell him Dr. Prescott's on his vacation?
I did, but that didn't satisfy him. He still wants to see Dr. Prescott.
But he's 100 miles from here, Miss Francis, up at his fishing lodge at Black Mountains. It's impossible.
Oh, that's just what I said, but he still insists.
Who is he?
Gorman. Mr. Carl Gorman of the National Historical Institute.
Oh, good heavens.
I thought I'd better ask Frank Spiegel to drive up to Dr. Prescott's cabin and bring him back.
That's a good idea. The doctor doesn't have a telephone.
And Mr. Gorman is pretty impatient. He wants me to haul out the papers.
Papers?
He says he's going over them with Dr. Prescott.
What papers, Miss Francis?
Oh, attendance records, receipts and expenditures, the figures on the loan exhibits, and shipping and repair charges.
Why, what concern is that of his?
Well, I guess he figures the Institute is footing the bills. They have a right to...
Well, yes, of course. I'd better talk to Mr. Gorman by all means.
You can't. He's gone. Be back tomorrow.
I see. Miss Francis, forget about asking Spiegel to run up to Dr. Prescott's cabin. This is so important, I'm going up there myself.
It's 3 hours to the cabin from town, Delbert. The last 10 miles on a winding one-way road up Black Mountain. And every foot of the way you can hear the world falling down around your ears. Your hopes for the curatorship of the museum. Your love for Miss Francis. Everything. You tell yourself that somehow Dr. Prescott will understand. Keep thinking of the little kindnesses you've done for him over the years. The time you loaned him your car. The trees you chopped down for him on the narrow road up to the cabin. The rickety bridge just before you get there. The one you helped him repair just last summer. Perhaps he'll remember these things, Delbert. Perhaps now that you're faced with destruction, with the loss of the career you've been 15 years building, Dr. Prescott will remember and understand. You watch the doctor carefully as the two of you sit face to face across the table in the rustic room over a cup of coffee.
So Gorman's after us at last. Well, it's a horrible thought, but I guess I'll have to drive down and see him.
It would seem so, sir.
Oh, blasted nuisance. The Institute on our trail wanting us to account for every penny of their blood money. Delbert, museums should be run by taxes, same as battleships and sewers.
You're absolutely right, Dr. Prescott.
Link up, Delbert. We'll go and see the man.
Oh, Dr. Prescott, there's something you really should know before you see Mr. Gorman.
I think I know what you mean, Delbert.
No, I'm afraid you don't, sir. It's about certain expenditures during the past year, the loan exhibits. As you know, I've handled them.
Yes, Delbert.
I think I've done a pretty good job, sir, but, in going over the papers the other day, I noticed a shipping bill, the Kansas City exhibit. It's a bit high.
I see.
You'll run across it with Mr. Gorman, I know. It's perhaps, $50 more than it should have been.
I'm glad you told me, Delbert. Because, you see, it saves me telling you. It's an ugly job firing a man who's been a good employee for 15 years.
I don't understand.
Of course you do. You padded the Kansas City bill by $147.16. The Chicago freight charges were $72.08 more than they should have been. There are a dozen others.
Dr. Prescott,
You needn't explain, Delbert. I have a complete file on the whole matter in my safe at the museum. You must know I plan to let you go as soon as I return from my vacation. I'm sorry, Delbert. Excuse me a moment now. I'll get my coat.
It's just as you feared, Delbert. It's gone now, all of it. Your job, your career, and most of all, Miss Francis. Dr. Prescott just doesn't understand. You stand there bewildered, waiting for him to come back into the room. Then you see Dr. Prescott's keys lying on the table, not 10 feet from you. The keys that will open the safe in his office. Almost without thinking, you grab them, shove them into your pocket just in time.
Can't seem to find my jacket.
Oh, I don't see it around.
Oh, never mind. Here it is on the chair. I hope you understand, Albert. If I didn't think so much of you, I'd have brought it up before this. But it's too late now. You see, I kept hoping that each one would be the last.
So did I.
I decided it wasn't too important, to me at least. I won't be curator much longer, Delbert. I'm getting old. Of course, I'll continue as chairman of the board, but going to pass on active leadership to a younger man.
I didn't know, Dr. Prescott.
Nobody knows, Delbert. Now, I'd better get things straightened up around here before we go.
Dr. Prescott.
Yes?
Perhaps I'd better run on ahead. My car's a little slower than yours.
Of course, Delbert.
Well, goodbye, sir.
Goodbye. No hard feelings, eh, Delbert?
No, sir. No hard feelings.
There's a numbness inside you as you close the cabin door, walk through the damp darkness to your car, and drive away through the tall, dark pines near the cottage. You wish Dr. Prescott weren't such a fine man, because you know that you'll never stand by and let him expose you without fighting back somehow. And as the wheels of your car rumble out across the flimsy bridge, spanning the ravine below the cabin, it comes to you. On each side of the bridge, there's a kingpin joining the two main supports. On the far side of the bridge, you bring your car to a stop. Look under the seat until you find a heavy wrench. It takes only a few seconds to climb down and out along the supporting timbers you yourself helped put in. And as you start working at the kingpin joining the two main supports, Dr. Prescott's words come to you over and over again with each turn of the wrench.
No hard feelings, Delbert? No hard feelings, Delbert? No hard feelings, Delbert?
Oh. There. No, Dr. Prescott. No hard feelings at all.
So you've done it now, Delbert. For the first time in your life, you've fought back. You arrive home at midnight, confident that Dr. Prescott will not show up in the morning to expose you. Confident that the bridge with the kingpin carefully removed from the main supports will be your ally. And as you drop off to sleep, you can see it all. The sickening sag as the weight of Dr. Prescott's car moves out onto the span. The crunch of timber. The terrible, deadly drop to the rocks below. And for you, safety. And perhaps even the curatorship, Delbert. But then that part can wait. At least until the following evening when you keep a dinner appointment with Dr. Gorman, apologizing, of course, for Dr. Prescott's absence.
No, I simply don't understand it, Mr. Gorman. Something must have delayed Dr. Prescott. I was certain he'd be here. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, it's very annoying. And I don't mind telling you, Reed, I'm sick of delays. The fact is, the National Institute is just about through paying the bills for that museum of yours.
I thought perhaps that was the reason for your visit, sir.
Yeah, too much waste. A few cents here, a few dollars there.
You've gone over our papers?
I went over the general ledger with a microscope. Found at least $1,000 in unsupported expenses.
Oh, I see. Well, but surely you don't think Dr. Prescott...
A captain is responsible for his ship, Reed. And Prescott was a good man once. Probably still the best man for chairmanship of the board. But as far as the actual administration, he's getting careless, forgetful.
Oh, it's such a shame.
Business is business. Institutions like ours have to be run on a business basis or they go under. Waiter?
Yes, sir.
Check, please.
Very good, sir. You're leaving, sir?
Well, can't hang around all week. You make some sort of an explanation to Prescott, or better yet, I'll dictate a note to him.
You mean you're going to tell him he's relieved?
No, I can't go that far. Under the Articles of Incorporation, he still has final say-so, but I can politely suggest that he appoint a younger man in his place and use the threat of withholding Institute funds to make it stick.
But that won't be at all necessary, sir.
Huh? No?
No, that is... Well, I don't know if it's my place to tell you this.
Well, out with it.
Well, Dr. Prescott told me last night, sir, he intends to retire.
Retire? Well, good Lord, man. Why didn't you say so sooner?
Well, I suppose it was modesty in a way, Mr. Gorman. You see, he asked me to succeed him as curator.
Yes. So you decided to take all. And now there's just one last detail to look after. Upstairs in Dr. Prescott's office, you feel in your coat pocket. The keys to his private safe are still there. And inside the safe, you find a dozen neatly typed sheets
The full record of the unsupported expense items Mr. Gorman had mentioned. The papers poor Dr. Prescott had prepared as a basis for your dismissal. At least he's been decent about one thing, Delbert. Your name was not mentioned, but the facts were all there. You scratch a match, start toward the fireplace, crumple a newspaper, throw it in, and then...
Hello, Delbert. Sorry to butt in, old boy. But...
Looking for someone, Spiegel?
Don't look so glum, Del. I just came up to congratulate you.
It was supposed to be confidential.
I've got near to every keyhole. Bet you were surprised.
Well, it did sweep me off my feet.
That makes two of us.
What?
Yeah. Knocked me over, too. You see, Prescott told me only yesterday that I was set up for the job of curator.
You must be mistaken, Frank.
I once wrote a thesis on the human memory, Delbert.
But you're too young, Frank.
That's why he picked me. Said we needed some young blood around here.
But Frank, surely... Frank, you've made this all up, haven't you? Out of the whole cloth. You've had the
Never mind
bad
that now.
taste.
All I know is that Prescott told me a different story, and I'm curious about the reason. That's why I'm going home and get my car and drive up to his cabin right now.
But he isn't there. He's on his way down.
Maybe. Maybe not. But that man's never been late for an appointment before in his life, Delbert. And I'm going to find out why he's a full day late this time. So long, Delbert. See you when I get back.
It's quite a shock, Delbert, to be confronted with the end of the world twice in 24 hours. It's clear now, isn't it? It'll be your word against Frank Spiegel's. And you're not a gambler, Delbert. You glance down at the sheaf of paper still in your hand, pause a moment, and then move quickly to the typewriter.
See now. Memo to Delbert Reed. Believe attached papers self-explanatory. As new curator, it will be your job...
An inter-office memo, Delbert. One that won't require Dr. Prescott's signature to appear quite valid. You finish, fold it, and attach it to the other papers. The record of your trivial thefts on which Prescott so decently neglected to put your name. 10 minutes later, you walk in the back entrance of Frank Spiegel's apartment a block away. And as you mount the rear stairs to the 4th floor, you're running it over and over in your mind. 4 floors above the street, Delbert. That's over 40 feet from Spiegel's window to the pavement. It should be enough.
Wow, Delbert. I thought you'd show up. Decided to go along with me, huh?
Well, no, Frank. I merely want you to see something before you leave.
Huh? What's that?
A few papers. Here in my briefcase. There's a note here. I think it explains... here we are.
Let me see. Oh, yes. Memo from Prescott, huh? To Delbert Reed. Believe attached papers self-explanatory.
As he turns toward the light to read the memo, you take Dr. Prescott's heavy onyx paperweight out of your side pocket. Slowly raise your arm.
Hey, what the deuce? We must both see that Spiegel...
Mr. Reed?
Yes?
Joe Hannigan, Police Department.
Police?
Yeah. Mind if I come in?
Why, no, not at all.
Sure clobbery weather tonight, Mr. Reed. Bad for accidents.
You mean there's been an
accident? Just a second. I got some notes here. Yeah, now let's see. Spiegel. Frank Spiegel.
Frank, what happened? You don't mean...
I don't generally work this late for nothing, Mr. Reed.
He's been hurt?
He's dead.
Good heavens, how did he...
He took a nosedive from the window of his apartment.
What, Frank? Why, I can't believe it.
Let's see now. At 9:25, you were alone in Dr. Prescott's office. 9:45, Spiegel goes into the building.
That's right. He came to see me, Mr. Hannigan.
Uh-huh. That's what the nosy old biddy across the street figured. Well, then right after that, Spiegel leaves the building and walks toward his house. Now.
Yes?
What did you two talk about, Mr. Reed?
Frank and I?
Uh-huh.
Well, I don't think it... Oh, we just talked.
All right. If it's personal, suppose I tell you. It was about his sticky fingers, wasn't it?
Well, I don't think it's up to me.
But it is. Go on.
Well, Mr. Hannigan, I just couldn't understand how any man could be so mean and small and petty as Frank. I was shocked.
That's what I thought. I found the papers in his apartment. He'd lifted $20 here, $40 there. That it?
None of us ever suspected that until the audits were made.
Mm-hmm. How do you suppose Spiegel got hold of those papers?
Oh, I gave them to him, Mr. Hannigan. You may as well know it now. I decided the fair thing was to give him all the facts and let him have a chance to defend himself.
Mm-hmm. Very decent of you. How did you get them?
They were in Dr. Prescott's briefcase.
I see. According to Miss Francis, his briefcase is kept in the safe.
You've talked to Miss Francis?
That's right. She told me that briefcase is always kept in Prescott's private safe.
Well, yes.
How did they get out of the safe this time?
What? Oh, is that what's puzzling you?
Yeah.
Well, it's really very simple, Mr. Hannigan. I have the keys. Dr. Prescott loaned them to me when I came back the other night. Here. See, now, here's the key to the safe. This one opens the briefcase, I believe.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Reed, I guess that winds it up for now. You'll be around in case I...
Of course, Mr. Hannigan. You realize, too, that if you want corroboration on any of these things, that Dr. Prescott will be available.
I hope so. I understand from Miss Francis that he's taking his time about coming back to town.
Oh, but he'll be here, Mr. Hannigan. I'm sure of it. You can always count on Dr. Prescott.
Yes, it's gone beautifully up to now. But there's still one thing that can destroy you, Delbert. Still one terrible question. And the answer lies at the bridge on Black Mountain. Yes, Delbert, you must make sure. If by a bare chance the bridge held, if Dr. Prescott somehow survived the plunge. But you try not to think of that now as you guide your car again up the narrow dirt road to the doctor's cabin. You're close now, Delbert. The bridge is just around the next turn.
Hey, you! Stop! Hey, for gosh sakes, mister. Why, you nearly killed yourself.
What do you mean?
The bridge is out, smashed to smithereens. There's a car down there at the bottom of the ravine.
What?
Yes. Terrible, ain't it? Minute the way that the car hit that bridge, why, down she went. Guess you may as well turn right around, mister. There's no getting up to the top of that mountain tonight. Was it something important?
Important? Well, yes, I suppose I thought it was, but... Well, then if the bridge is out, I guess that settles it, doesn't it?
Yes, Delbert, the bridge is out. You can see it for yourself as you peer through the rain at the small gathering of lanterns on one edge of the ravine. As you note in the dim flickering the tangled mass of broken planks and beams. And as you move up to the little group at the brink to look down at the smashed car and the storm-swelled torrent far below, you know for certain that the bridge on Black Mountain has done its job. That Dr. Prescott, poor man, is happily out of the way. That the new position as curator of the museum, Miss Francis, and a new life are yours. You turn to leave the group.
Excuse me, please.
Well, Mr. Reed.
Oh, Hannigan.
Didn't expect to see you up here this time of night. Sure is a mess, isn't it?
Yes, it's a shame. I didn't see you in the crowd.
I came up to see Prescott.
Oh, yes, of course.
Lucky I wasn't coming the other way. Drop off so sharp on that side, I wouldn't have had a chance.
How's that?
I said I wouldn't have had a chance to jump if I'd been coming the other way. That's my car down there, you know.
Your car?
Sure. How's Dr. Prescott here?
He climbed down on a cross to get over to this side.
Dr. Prescott?
That's right, Delbert.
Dr. Prescott,
You better have more to say than that, Delbert. The doctor and I have had a long talk. I know now that Frank Spiegel didn't steal that money. And he didn't commit suicide either.
You made a terrible mistake, Delbert. Terrible.
I don't understand. Last night you said you were going to drive down to see Gorman right away.
I know, but I couldn't. You see, I couldn't start my car. You should have thought of that, Delbert, when you stole all of my keys.
Featured in tonight's story was Joseph Kearns. The Whistler was produced by George W. Allen with story by Robert Eisenbach and Jackson Gillis, music by Wilbur Hatch, and was transmitted to our troops overseas by the Armed Forces Radio Service. This is Marvin Miller speaking. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
The Signal Oil Program, The Whistler. That whistle is your signal for the Signal Oil Program, The Whistler.
I am the Whistler, and I know many things, for I walk by night. I know many strange tales hidden in the hearts of men and women who have stepped into the shadows. Yes, I know the nameless terrors of which they dare not speak.
Yes, friends, it's time for the Signal Oil Program, The Whistler, rated tops in popularity for a longer period of time than any other West Coast program in radio history. And Signal gasoline is tops, too, tops in quality. It takes extra quality, you know, to give you extra mileage. And Signal is the famous Go Farther gasoline. So look for the Signal circle sign in yellow and black that identifies independently operated Signal stations from Canada to Mexico. And now the Whistler's strange story. Stormy Weather.
As Kitty Gabron stood at the window of her husband's office, 19 floors above the street, she could have seen the black edge of cloud on the horizon. But Kitty wasn't looking for a storm. No, for at this moment she was as happy as she could ever be. Forgotten were the one-night stands, the dirty dressing rooms, the cheap hotels and long hours of rehearsal. All that remained of those 7 years she'd spent as an actress, with the grace, the poise that she'd learned so well, the ways of talking, looking, and walking that had first attracted Dr. Rims Gabron. Yes, something good had come out of those bitter years, a home, security, and love. But at this moment, Kitty had no way of knowing that all this, everything she'd worked for, would soon be threatened. And now, as the first distant rumble of thunder drifted in through the open window, Kitty's laughter covered up the sound.
Rim, darling, please.
What's this? Resist me, will you? Now, see here, young lady, you're the only wife I've ever had, and only 3 months of that. And you'll have to expect to be kissed every time you come into my office.
What will Miss Anderson say if she happens to open the door?
What every good nurse should say when she catches the doctor kissing his wife. Nothing.
You told me yourself doctors have to be respectable to stay in business.
Come here.
Oh, Rim. Rim, darling, I do love you so very much.
I don't think I ever really lived until I found you, Kitty.
Such a charming liar. You never needed me at all, really. You've always had your work.
Work? My patience has been in jeopardy ever since I first met you. Why,
Oh, excuse me, Doctor. Mr. Gunther's here.
Oh, fine. In a minute, Miss Anderson.
No. Doctor will see Mr. Gunther right now.
All right. That's what I get for having an office in the Star-Times building. Right across from the city editor, and he always has a headache.
And you're the best brain surgeon in the world. You take good care of Mr. Gunther. Bye, darling.
Bye.
Hiya, Doc. Say, I got that headache again, and... Oh, excuse me, Hello, Mrs. Gabron. Didn't know you were here.
I was just leaving, Mr. Gunther.
Well, don't rush off on my account.
Hello, Gunther.
What are you doing here, Niles?
Your secretary said you stepped across the hall, so I trailed over. Why don't you introduce me, Gunther? You used to introduce me to all your friends.
This is Niles Keating, Dr. and Mrs. Gabron.
How do you do? I am particularly interested in meeting Mrs. Gabron.
What? Now, see here, Niles, this is downright impolite.
Sure, but then I never made much copy as a gentleman.
Dr. and Mrs. Gabron, I must apologize. Niles is a former business acquaintance of mine, and
And now he's a rum hound who can't get a job on any paper in the country. I beg your pardon, Doctor. Mrs. Gabron, I was rude. Now that everyone's unbearably uncomfortable, I'll leave. I'll wait in your office, Constance.
Don't bother.
Suit yourself.
I'm terribly sorry. Mrs. Gabron, I had no idea.
That's quite all right.
Forget it, Gunther.
I think I'll run along, Rims. I'll see you at dinner.
All right, darling.
Bye, Mrs. Gabron.
Oh, Kitty.
Yes?
Be careful driving home. Looks like we're in for a bit of stormy weather.
Yes. Yes, it does.
Suddenly, there's a cloud over the sun, and the sky grows dark and ugly. But it isn't the storm that worries you, is it, Kitty? It's the tall, unshaven man named Niles Keating. There's something familiar about him, a grim, frightening shadow who somehow seems to belong to your past. As you step out of the elevator and hurry out into the street, a gust of cold wind envelops you. You shudder. And then as you cross to the parking lot, you see Niles Keating lounging against the side of the building, watching you with that same odd, cold look.
You're gonna need an umbrella.
I have my car.
A green one?
Yes.
I had one like that once. Now I walk.
Can I drop you off anywhere, Mr. Keating?
I remember when you didn't have a car.
Oh? We've met before?
Not exactly. We, had a mutual friend. A guy you knew before you met the doc. Your name was Kitty James then, wasn't it?
Before I was married, yes.
Before you had a nice, shiny new car like this one. Yeah. It's real classy. Smooth lines. It's, just the kind of a car for a doll like you, Kitty.
You've been drinking, Mr. Keating.
Sure. I've been doing it for 5 years.
What do you want of me?
Maybe we could do a little talking?
About what?
Well, I could give you a thumbnail sketch of myself as a starter. Niles Keating. Used to be a pretty big name in the business. Good job, nice apartment, nice friends. Know where I live now?
No, but I'm
Room over a garage. I dug up the wrong story one day, 5 years ago. Reporter shouldn't do that. Wash me up fast. You know what I've been doing since?
Really, Mr. Keating?
Working. Covering all kinds of stories. None of them ever written up, mind you, but I've been on the job every day. Every day looking for one story that would put me back in the business.
I'm sure you'll find it.
I have, Kitty. I have found it.
That's fine, but I'm not interested.
It's about one of those successful people who used to come around to see me. A guy named Tim Brady.
Tim Brady?
Remember him?
No.
Oh, cut it out, sweetheart. Cut it out. Come on, let's ease into your little green wagon and go for a ride. Maybe you'll buy me a drink, huh? You pick a place. Okay, I'll pick.
As you drive through the downpour with Niles Keating by your side, the fear within you grows steadily, like the fury of the storm outside. And the nightmare, The horror of that evening weeks ago returns to you now. The night when Tim Brady died. Your car moves slowly along the rain-swept streets. And occasionally you glance at the figure of the man in the trench coat, slumped down on the seat beside you. There's the bare trace of a smile on his lips as he stares into the storm. And you wonder how much he knows, what he'll say. You're afraid he knows all about you, yet you wait in silence. Wait for him to make the first move. There's still a chance he's guessing, isn't there, Kitty? The minutes drag on. You sit behind the wheel, tense, waiting. And then as you leave the downtown traffic behind you...
Relax, baby. You're holding onto that wheel like you were afraid it's going to get away from you. Relax. Here, have a cigarette.
Thank you, no.
Okay. Now, about that drink, I know a nice, cute little
I've been waiting
spot.
for you to talk, Mr. Keating. What's on your mind?
Tim Brady, a racketeer, but a pretty good guy in some ways. Too bad he got himself killed one night in his apartment.
I read all about it in the papers. Gang killing, wasn't it?
Well, the police figured a guy named Dutch Jensen had done it. He was seen in the neighborhood that night. He and Brady weren't very close pals. Dutch got his a week later, trying to get away from the cops. He died before they could get anything out of him about the Brady shooting.
The police were convinced he'd done it.
Sure. So, after Brady's funeral, a kid sister of his back in Duluth asked me to go over to Tim's apartment and close it up, send her Tim's stuff. So I did. I happened to find something in the apartment.
Oh?
You see, the apartment manager described a woman who'd been to see Tim the night he was killed. Her description fits yours to a T. Sure, the cops were certain Dutch was the killer, but the newspapers saw another angle. They figured this woman might have been a very close friend of Tim's. Maybe she...
Yes, I read about that, too.
The papers called her the Mystery Woman. It's corny, but good copy. Never did locate her, though. It would make a great story if somebody could tell them who she was. You, look cold. The storm bother you?
What do you know about the Mystery Woman?
I can tell them exactly who she is.
Who?
You?
That's stupid.
Is it?
Who would believe you? You said yourself you can't get a job on any newspaper because...
That was then. This is now.
You have proof, I suppose?
Yeah. A woman's glove. I found it stuffed down between the sofa cushions. Took me quite a while to trace that glove, Kitty. Department stores, cleaning establishments, just like in the movies.
That, I suppose, proves I was there that night.
Well, I wasn't sure you were. Not until a few minutes ago. But I am now, Kitty. Look, pull over the curb and let me off. I can use the drink even if you can't.
Listen to me. I hadn't seen Tim Brady in over 3 years. I only went there that night because I wanted to get some letters I'd written him before I met Rim. Foolish, girlish letters. There was no trouble. He gave them to me.
Sure. Pull over, huh?
I tell you it's the truth.
I don't care why you wanted to see him. The point is you were there.
Well, what do you expect to get out of this?
A headline that's going to read, Mystery Woman Found, Doctor's Wife Implicated in Brady Case.
Mr. Keating, perhaps we can make some arrangements.
Save it. I'm not a blackmailer, Kitty. I'm a newspaper man, and this story will put me back in the league. I've already left a message with Gunther's secretary telling him I have all the proof he needs. In another hour, I'll tell him who the mystery woman is.
Please listen to me.
You're wasting your time, sweetheart. Dig up some old files on me. You'll find I'm just as bad as you think I am.
the prologue of Stormy Weather, the Signal Oil Company brings you another strange story by The Whistler. One evening recently, while doubling in the role of babysitter, I was telling our neighbor's little son about Santa Claus, how Santa comes all the way down from the North Pole, non-stop. Gosh, Marvin, the little fellow exclaimed, Santa Claus must use that famous Go Farther gasoline you talk about on the radio. Well, reluctantly, I had to admit that Santa uses a sleigh powered by reindeer. But if Santa did use gasoline, you can bet that he'd be interested in Signal's good mileage. And since Santa knows quality, he'd certainly appreciate Signal's quick cold weather starting, Signal's lively pickup, Signal's smoothest skating power. That's why you can put Marvin Miller on record as saying, if Santa ever trades Prancer and Dancer and Dunder and Blitzen for a car, I predict Mr. Claus will power it with Signal, the famous Go Farther gasoline. And now, back to the Whistler.
So the one-time crack newspaper man, Niles Keating, has stepped into your life, Kitty. And suddenly, everything that was so sure, so certain, has vanished. He knows that you're the much-sought-after mystery woman in the Brady killing. And soon the whole story will appear on the front pages of every newspaper in the country. As you watch him walk away from your car, half stumble along the rain-swept street, you know this means the end of everything you've wanted and worked for. But there's still a chance you can make him stop the story, plead with him. And then as you open your car door, you hear the screech of brakes. Look out! And look up in time to see a car bear down on him.
I saw it all. That guy wasn't watching where he was going.
Crossing against the light. Who is he?
I don't know. I think I've seen him get out of that green car over there.
Anybody call an ambulance?
Stand away, everybody.
Huh?
Let me look. Mister.
Hey, this guy's hurt bad. Real bad.
Yeah, he sure is. Look at him. He stepped right in front of my car, I tell you. We've seen it, Mac.
Is he a friend of yours, lady?
No. I never saw him before in my life.
You step back into the crowd. Wait with him until the ambulance arrives. Watch as a white-coated young intern examines Keating's head injuries and then carefully assists in loading him into the ambulance. As they drive off with him, Kitty, you suddenly find yourself admitting that you're glad it happened.
Oh, Miss Gabron. I thought you'd never get home. Goodness, I hope you didn't get soaked.
I'm sorry I'm late, Hilda. I was delayed.
I was just getting ready to leave you a note, ma'am.
You may go now if you wish.
Oh, thank you, Miss Gabron. Dinner's all cooked. All you have to do is warm up. Miss Gabron, you feel all right?
Yes, of course.
You look so pale.
I'm just tired, Hilda.
Oh, can I fix you something before I go? A cup of hot tea?
No, thanks.
Sure?
I'll be fine. I'll rest until the doctor comes home. You run along now.
Mm-hmm. All right, then. See you in the morning, Miss Gabron.
Goodbye, Hilda.
Bye.
Yes?
Hello? Is this Dr. Gabron's residence?
Yes, this is Mrs. Gabron speaking.
Oh, Mrs. Gabron, I didn't recognize your voice. This is Miss Anderson at the doctor's office.
Yes?
Could I speak to the doctor, please?
Why, I thought he was at the office.
He left more than 2 hours ago. Said he was going to make a hospital call and then go right home early.
Well, I can have him call you.
It's very urgent. I tried to locate Lucas and Desmond, but they're both out of town. The hospital's been calling every 5 minutes.
What is it, Miss Anderson?
An accident case at City Hospital. I'm afraid Dr. Gabron is the only man equipped to operate.
I'll tell Rims as soon as he gets in.
You better have him call the hospital direct.
All right. And whom shall he ask for?
Surgery. The patient is Mr. Niles Keating.
Keating?
Yes, Mr. Gunther's friend. He was hurt this afternoon.
Oh.
Oh, I forgot your name.
And Rims? Dr. Gabrin is the only one who can operate?
Yes, if Dr. Gabrin gets to him in time, he has a chance.
It's almost more than you can bear, isn't it, Kitty? Too much for one day that began so perfectly, only to turn into a wild nightmare of confusion. Your mind spins. The room seems to go in and out of focus until everything goes black before your eyes.
Kitty. Kitty, what happened? What happened, Kitty? What's the matter, darling?
Rim. Oh, Rim, it is you.
Yes, darling. What happened?
I guess I fainted. Oh, Rim. Hold me, darling. Hold me tight.
Of course.
Never let me go, never.
Of course not.
Oh, Rim.
Oh, poor darling. I don't look after you the way I should.
Just hold me. I'm so frightened.
Now, there's nothing to be frightened about, and there's no reason you should be trembling.
I'm such a fool. It was so silly of me to faint. I came home and had a slight hit.
I'll take care of that in a minute, darling. I'm always so busy taking care of other people, I forgot the most important one. From now on, darling, I'm spending a lot more time with you. Here you are, Kitty.
Rim's what?
No, you just take this and that'll calm you.
But
Go on, doctor's orders.
Oh, all right.
Here, I'll take the glass. You just sit back and relax.
Oh, Rim, I love you so much.
I love you too, Kitty. I'm here, darling. You feeling better?
Oh, I must have fallen asleep.
That was a sedative I gave you. You dropped right off.
Rims.
Kitty, what's the matter?
How long have I been asleep?
About 2 hours.
2 hours?
No, sit back.
Rims, wait.
Don't say anything now, honey. Just relax. Like the fire?
Oh, yes, it's nice, but
It's scoring out on us if I don't get some more wood. I'll have to go back to the shed. Be right back.
Rims, wait.
Seems we have a caller.
I'll answer it.
No, don't trouble, Kitty. I don't want you to
No,
move.
I feel fine, Rims, really. You get the wood. I'll answer the door.
Well, all right.
You wait, Kitty, making sure that your husband is outside the house before you go to the door. But as you open it, the dark, heavy figure in the shiny raincoat glances at you accusingly. It's Gunther, the city editor, and you wonder how much he knows.
Hello, Mrs. Gabrin.
Hello. Sorry I didn't answer right away. I was sleeping.
Oh, this has been quite a night for me. Been running all over town looking for your husband. I phoned here several times, but I kept getting a busy signal.
Oh?
Is he here?
No.
Well, guess my trip was for nothing then.
Is there anything I can do for you?
It's about Keating. Hospital phoned you, I guess. They tell me Dr. Gabrin's the only one that can do the job.
Yes, that's what Miss Anderson said.
You any idea where he could be?
No.
Seems funny. Darn funny.
You're very concerned for Mr. Keating?
Well, he worked for me once. We never got along, but he's a good newspaper man.
That's what he said.
When?
Oh, I mean, that's what I gathered.
Well, Keating came to me a couple of days ago about a story. Said he found the mystery woman, the Brady case, you know. I told him I'd have to have proof, and he said he'd get it. Apparently he did. Then this accident happens.
And you haven't got your story?
None of it. Well, if the doctor comes in, you'll let him know what's what.
Naturally.
Keating will die if he isn't operated on soon, Mrs. Gabrin. Well, goodbye.
Yes, Kitty. Niles Keating will die if he isn't operated on soon. And if he is operated on, he'll tell the story that will identify you as the mystery woman in the Brady case. You stand by the door for a long moment after Gunther drives off in the rain. And then, when you turn around, you're looking into the quiet, questioning eyes of your husband. You can tell him the truth now, Kitty, or you can let Niles Keating die, and your secret will die with him.
Who was that at the door, Kitty?
It was just a man. He had the wrong address.
The Whistler will return in just a moment with the strange ending to tonight's story. Meantime, a reminder about a faithful friend who I'll bet you've left off your Christmas list, your car. Christmas, you know, is really a swell excuse to give the faithful chariot some of those things it's been needing. Things that pay you back later in extra driving pleasure. What's more, your signal dealer has just what Santa ordered. For instance, rugged new tires by Lee of Conshohocken to replace your smooth, dangerous old tires. Powerful new Signal Deluxe batteries guaranteed for a full 30 months on a service basis. Or how about a set of new Champion spark plugs for quicker cold weather starting and more pep? These are just a few of the useful, practical items for your car that you'll find at your Signal dealers. You see, Signal service stations are much more than just headquarters for the famous Go Farther gasoline. In addition, each Signal dealer carries a complete line of fine quality automotive accessories to help your car run better, look better, and last longer. And now back to the Whistler.
It's all over, isn't it, Kitty? And with the coming of the dawn, calm and clear, you sit alone quietly. You keep telling yourself that you've made the right decision. The hours drag on and you wait. Then a door opens quietly. Footsteps move past, white-clad figures. And suddenly Rims is standing by your side.
Come on in, Kitty. He's out of it now.
He's all right?
Yes. Yes, he's fine.
Oh, Rib.
Steady, darling.
Hello, Mrs. Scarborough. Hey, they tell me your husband did quite a job on me.
He saved your life.
I suppose I should say thanks.
I was glad to be of service, Keating. It's my job.
Yeah, sure. We've all got our jobs to do.
You can thank my wife, too. She told me about you. She drove me here in time to operate.
I'm still a reporter, Doc. My job is to get news, not censor it.
On the way over here, she also told me all about the Brady affair. The story you're going to print. Does that surprise you, Keating?
Let's say I didn't expect her to do it, Doc.
I've always told Rims everything. Sorry I didn't tell him about Brady long ago.
If you were innocent, well, why didn't you?
Because I was afraid he might not believe me. I'm sure your readers wouldn't.
Uh-huh.
Tim had just given me the letters when the doorbell rang. He told me to wait in the kitchen while he answered it. And then there was a shot. I got panicky and ran out the back way. And the next morning I read that Tim was dead.
Naturally, you'd say something like that.
I believe what she says, Keating. You see, I know Kitty. And I've read the letters.
Hello, Doc. Say, I heard Keatings came around.
Yes, Gunther, but he can't be disturbed until tomorrow.
Yeah, I know, but I got to get a story. Only take a minute.
Now, wait a minute. You can't see him.
Come on, Niles. The mystery woman. Who is she?
You know, Gunther, the Doc and I were just discussing that.
What?
Funny thing. When that car hit me, I got an awful wallop. I can't seem to remember a thing, Gunther. Amnesia, I guess. Too bad, huh?
Let that whistle be your signal for the Signal Oil program, The Whistler, each Sunday night at this same time. Signal Oil Company has asked me to remind you that those Salvation Army kettles you'll be passing between now and Christmas will provide Yuletide cheer for over 1 million needy men, women, and children. Even a few pennies that you'll never miss will help to make this Christmas merrier for someone less fortunate. Featured in tonight's story were Lorette Philbrandt, William Conrad, and David Ellis. The Whistler was produced and directed by George W. Allen, with story by E. Jack Newman and music by Wilbur Hatch, and was transmitted to our troops overseas by the Armed Forces Radio Service. Remember, at the same time next Sunday, another strange tale by The Whistler. Marvin Miller speaking. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
And now, stay tuned for the mystery program that is unique among all mystery programs. Because even when you know who is guilty, you always receive a startling surprise at the final curtain. In the Signal Oil program, The Whistler. Signal, the famous Go Farther gasoline, invites you to sit back and enjoy another strange story by The Whistler.
I am the Whistler, and I know many things. For I walk by night. I know many strange tales hidden in the hearts of men and women who have stepped into the shadows. Yes, I know the nameless terrors of which they dare not speak.
And now for the Signal Oil Company, The Whistler's strange story. Man in the Storm.
The storm had been raging for 2 days. A solid downpour, overflooding the storm drain, inundating town after town, particularly Grove's Landing, where the fury of its violence seemed to center. The river, which usually wound around Grove's Landing so caressingly, had turned into an overflowing, uncontrollable force. The townspeople lining the banks with hastily filled sandbags had the assistance of a group of soldiers and army engineers. Engineers rushed to the area at the request of the governor, but it was a losing battle. The rushing floodwaters were winning, even now threatening to sweep away the town recreation center, a building placed precariously close to the river's edge. Some of the men were giving up in spite of the excited, shouted orders they received from one man who was working waist deep in the mire, struggling tirelessly as if possessed. He kept on as the others withdrew. Almost failed to look up or listen as someone shouted to him over the tumult. But at last he did respond and waded in toward the bank.
Reed! Reed, will you listen? Reed, the mayor!
The mayor? Why isn't he down here fighting this thing, Cal? We could lick it if only everybody...
Never mind, the mayor is here, and he wants to see you right away.
Oh?
Yeah, he's across the road there in that army car.
What's the deal?
I don't know. The city engineer's with him, and they're having some sort of meeting, I guess, with an officer from the army engineers.
I better get over there, then.
Uh-huh.
Take my place, will you, Cal? We can whip this.
Well, maybe you can, Reed. I'm for waiting this storm out. It's too risky now.
Go on, stay with it.
Well, okay, but just till you get back.
Fools. Attaboy, Pete. Get that load of sandbags to him.
Well, there you are, Reed.
Mr. Mayor.
Reed? Lieutenant Avery, Army Engineers. Lieutenant, Reed Gordon, our city treasurer.
Lieutenant.
How do you do? You know City Engineer Hollister, of course?
Hello, Hollister.
You look kind of used up, Reed.
No, I'm all right.
Now, to get to the point quickly. Lieutenant Avery's been giving us some advice, Reed. A good advice, I feel, and we're prepared to take it. I just wanted you to know.
Wanted me to know what?
Well, I know how you're going to take this. I've been watching the fight you've been making out there, but, well, Reed, the simple fact of the matter is that Well, if Hollister and the lieutenant's opinion...
They don't want us to give up here.
I think it's the only thing to do, Mr. Gordon.
Me too, Reed. We ought to move farther down the river. Stay at a narrower point.
But we can't. It's like pushing the recreation hall into the river. We can't do that.
These gentlemen feel that letting the recreation building go, well, is the surest way to save the town. The town is a lot more important than the recreation building. Oh, I know how you feel about the recreation hall, Reed, but...
But you're going to let them do this. Is that it?
That's exactly it. I'm not letting anyone do anything that I don't think is for the best. They're qualified engineers, Reed. After all...
But that building is the town, Mayor Wilson. You know what it means, how the school kids save their nickels and dimes to help build it. We can't let it go like this.
Well, we've got to abandon this position, Reed. Save all this effort and material for a spot where it will do some good.
Check. Just give up. Let the recreation hall go into the river.
Reed, we know how you feel. That hall was your baby, but we haven't any choice.
No? Well, go ahead then, Mayor. You may not have any choice, but I have. I'm going on with this right here.
Reed, just a moment. Reed!
Yes, Reed, you're going on with it. Not letting any of them stop you, prevent you from doing everything humanly possible to prevent the floodwaters from toppling the recreation building into the river. It isn't long before you find yourself virtually alone at the river's edge, doggedly struggling to drag the few remaining piles of sandbags into position. You work frantically for several hours till you feel as if you're going to drop. And then as you wade back through the waters to shore and drop down from exhaustion, you hear a familiar voice.
Reed.
Look up to find that your wife, Margaret, is at your side.
Reed, please. You've got to give this up. Come home and get some rest.
No, I'll rest right here. In a few minutes, I got to tackle it again, Margaret. You've got to understand that.
Don't you think everyone understands, dear? They know how you work to get the recreation building in the first place, but... Reed, it's no use.
Maybe you're right. And I'm worn out.
Of course you are. Go home, dear, please. Everyone understands.
Yeah, I guess they do. All right, Margaret, I guess I'm licked. I'll see you back at the house.
You feel beaten, don't you, Reed? And the thought of what it means creates a strange feeling of numbness, something not caused by your weariness. And driving through the flooded streets of Grove's Landing, you decide you've got to talk to someone. Get it all off your chest. And so instead of going home, you pull up in front of an apartment building, get out of the car, and hurry upstairs.
Reed.
Hello, Claire.
Come in, darling. Sit down. I'll get you a drink or something. You don't look well.
I'm licked, Claire. Beat clean through. The river's caught up with me.
What are you saying?
Claire, you know that money we've been playing around with hasn't come entirely from my job as city treasurer.
Honey, I know what you mean.
Okay, so even as my secretary, there are things you don't know about. Claire?
Huh?
You've said that you love me.
Well, I do.
Sure, but how much? How much after I tell you about that recreation building, why I was down there fighting the river, trying to hold the flood back with my bare hands?
I don't care, Reed. I don't care what you tell me.
No? Well, Claire, that building's supposed to be fully insured. But if that building falls, Reed Gordon, the city treasurer, falls with it.
Reed?
Yeah, sure, you've guessed it. I never took out any insurance. I've been pocketing all the premiums since the day they laid the cornerstone.
Oh, Reed, no.
Yeah, and that's just part of it. If you ever take a good look at the books, they'll find other discrepancies, too. Lots of them.
Reed.
Do you still love me?
Of course I do. And don't worry, darling. We'll find a way out of this.
Engine wear. It's one of the principal reasons drivers have to spend big sums of money having their motors overhauled. engine wear. It's one of the principal reasons motors lose pep and power, get fewer miles per gallon of gas. Engine wear. It's one of the principal reasons cars gradually use more and more oil until eventually they become oil eaters. No wonder automotive and petroleum engineers for years have sought ways to reduce engine wear. And now at last, Signal reports startling success with an amazing new motor oil that reduces by 50% engine wear due to lubrication. That means your car can now keep its like-new pep and power twice as long. It means you can now enjoy low oil consumption twice as long if your car isn't already an oil eater. So if you want to be good to your car and your pocketbook, too, drain out that lazy old motor oil. Have a Signal dealer refill your crankcase this week with Signal Premium, the amazing new Signal oil that reduces engine wear due to lubrication 50%.
Engine wear, engine wear, engine wear.
Yes, Reed. The storm, with its heavy rainfall, has swollen the river near Grove's Landing to the point where the town is seriously threatened. But more important, there is the dread danger that Grove's Hall, the recreation building, will topple into the floodwaters and be destroyed. Grove's Hall, the building you campaigned for 5 years ago, Reed. The building you helped design. The building upon which you were supposed to have taken out all coverage insurance. But as city treasurer, you were in a position to omit this item because you were so certain that nothing could happen to Grove's Hall. But now the storm is reaching out to destroy the building and you. Back home alone, you can't think of any way to prevent it or the avalanche of investigation that would follow. Finally, you begin to see a way out. You stop pacing the floor and call your wife.
Margaret,
Yes, Reed?
what about the recreation building? Have you heard anything?
No, but don't worry. You've done all you can. Besides, the building is insured.
Margaret,
Yes, dear?
Nothing. You're right, of course. Worrying about the building isn't going to help. If it's going down the river, well, it's going down the river, that's all.
There's always a slim chance it won't.
No, it's doomed, Margaret. Only a matter of hours. The important thing right now is the town. We've got to save it, and I should be doing my best.
Had any sleep in 36 hours. You need your rest. Oh, now, please, forget the river. Going back there
I
is...
could help without going to the river.
What do you mean?
Margaret, I've got an idea. I'm going to drive down to Fairview.
Now? But, Reed, it's 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yes, I know.
Why on earth do you want to go to Fairview?
Jess Morton, you remember? He owns a construction company. I've done him a favor or two in the past, and now it's his time to do one for me.
I don't understand.
I'm going to see if I can talk him into sending some of his heavy equipment up here. It's our one chance to save Grove's Landing.
Well, couldn't you phone him?
Oh, you forget, Margaret, the lines are down.
Perhaps they've been repaired. Let me try.
No, never mind. I'd rather talk to Jess in person.
But, dear,
I'm leaving, Margaret. Right now.
You've made up your mind, haven't you, Reed? Yes. Suddenly it all became quite clear to you what you must do. It's your one chance now. You hurry from the house, drive into town through the heavy downpour, finally stop in front of Claire's apartment building, enter the front door, and walk to her apartment and ring her doorbell.
Who is it?
Reed, let me in.
Darling, what's the matter? The building hasn't...
No, not yet.
What is it?
I'm on my way to Fairview.
Fairview?
To see if I can talk my old friend Jess Morton into sending some heavy equipment up here. At least that's what I told Margaret.
Oh? You have other plans?
Yes. I just came to say goodbye. Leaving.
Leaving?
But not in the direction of Fairview. I'm headed north. By the time the building collapses and they get around to checking up on the insurance, I'll be miles away.
And you came to say goodbye. Well, you won't have to.
What?
I'm going with you.
Oh, now, wait a minute.
I'm
Claire.
going.
Oh, you don't have to, you know. You're not involved in this thing in any way.
I couldn't stay on here in Grove's Landing without you, Reed.
You don't know what you're letting yourself in for.
I know about the insurance premiums you haven't paid, the city's books that won't bear investigation. What else is there to know?
It isn't pretty, Claire. Ever hear of Donetti, Mario Donetti?
The wrestler? Vaguely, yeah.
I've done him favors for big payoffs. I'm in up to my neck. When this thing breaks, he'll be gunning for me, too. He'll kill me on sight.
Reed, why did you get...
I said it wasn't pretty.
I'm going with you, Reed. No matter what. I have to be with you.
Oh, you're wonderful, Claire. I didn't expect this.
We'll make it all right. The two of us. We'll go somewhere far away. Oh, they'll never find us. Never.
Okay. If you're sure. Now you better get your things. We haven't got much time.
The whole town seems deserted. I hope it is. Wouldn't do if anyone saw us running out like this.
No one's going to see us. They're all down at the river. I passed the city hall on the way over to your apartment. Black as pitch there. It's a good thing, too.
What do you mean?
Because I'm making a stop at the city hall, Claire. We're going to need some extra money, you and I.
Oh, Reed, you wouldn't...
What difference is a few more $1,000 going to make now? After all I've done. Believe me, this money will mean more to us than it will to Grove's Landing.
Yeah, but it's risky, Reed.
Sure it is. So is running away, but we're doing it because we have to. That is, I have to. It's not too late to change your mind, Claire.
You know my answer, Reed. It'll never change.
All right, darling. And don't worry. It won't take long to get the money out of the safe. And we'll be on our way.
You park on the dark and deserted side street by the city hall. Claire keeps the motor running while you use your key to open the side door. And once inside, you hurry along the familiar dark halls until you come to your own office. You take a flashlight from the top drawer of your desk, move for the wall safe, and quickly click off the combination. The flashlight leads you to the packet of bills you're looking for. Several $1,000s, Reed. Enough to take you and Claire far away from Grove's Landing. You close the safe and rush back to the car.
Everything all right, Reed?
Perfect, darling. Now let's get out of town.
Reed?
Yeah?
If, as you say, we're headed north, aren't you being a little careless?
What do you mean?
The bridge. We've got to cross it to get out of town, and there's a roadblock. Police checking all cars. They remember us.
We're not going over the bridge.
There's another way?
The quarry. Upriver about 3 miles. There's a big barge tied up there. It's used to haul trucks across the river.
But how could...
We'll just drive the car onto the barge, get across the river, and we're on our way.
What about the night watchman?
He was down at the river when I left. Chances are he still is.
And if he isn't?
Well, we'll just have to take that chance. I wish this infernal rain would stop.
Oh, don't let that bother you, Reed. Just think. Every minute we're getting farther from Grove's Landing. You and I, Reed. Oh, I like that. I don't care if it rains forever.
I guess you're right, Claire. We'll start all over. The three of us.
3 of us?
You and I and the city's money.
Of course. I'd almost forgot.
Yes, it'll be wonderful. No more recreation buildings, no more...
No more what, darling?
There's a car following us. Looks like a state patrol car.
Oh, no. Reed, you've got to drive fast.
I can't. I'm right at the speed limit now.
But they can't have found out about the money so soon.
I don't know how, but they must have.
He's gaining on us.
Yes, I know.
Where did he come from?
I don't know, but here he comes alongside. Keep your head now.
Oh, Reed.
It's okay, Claire. He drove right past us.
The road to the quarry is narrow and muddy, and you're forced to drive carefully, slowly. When you arrive, the quarry seems deserted. You drive your car aboard the heavy steel barge, and then prepare to cast off. As you're trying to start up the motor...
Come on.
Reed!
What's the matter?
Back there, the watchman's shack, a light.
Yeah, he would have to come back.
Hurry, Reed, hurry. Get it started.
That's what I'm trying to do. There it goes.
Hey, you out there!
Hurry, Reed. Hurry!
Hey, you! Stop!
You breathe a sigh of relief as the heavy barge moves out into the river. That was close, wasn't it, Reed? A little too close. The night watchman might have ruined everything for you. The crossing takes only a matter of minutes. And then as you reach the other side, Claire drives the car off the barge. You shut down the motors. And as you do...
Keep down!
Are you all right?
Yes.
Oh, let's get out of here. Oh, I didn't like those shots.
I'm afraid old Bob Willis takes his job too seriously. He could have killed us.
You don't think you recognized it? Or the car, do you?
In this darkness? Of course not. Relax, honey. We're okay now.
Like I should have dozed off.
You've been sound asleep for over an hour.
Where are we, darling?
How about 75 miles away from Grove's Landing?
Well, we have been traveling. Reed, it stopped raining.
Uh-huh. Look up there. Stars are out.
Oh, what do you know? John's over, huh?
Yeah, it looks that way. At least in this region it is. How about some coffee?
I
huh?
love it.
We'll pull into that place up ahead there.
Fine. Reed, about the storm.
Yeah?
Do you suppose by any chance the recreation building...
I've been wondering the same thing. I'll have to be sure, very sure. Well, come on, Claire.
Howdy.
Good morning.
Well, let's eat, folks.
Coffee. Or would you like some breakfast, darling?
Nope. Coffee will be fine.
Right. Well, looks like she's all over with, huh? Storm, I mean.
Yeah, it looks that way.
According to the Weather Bureau, it is.
No?
Yep. Heard it on the news about 15 minutes ago. River ought to start going down pretty soon.
Well, that is good news.
Yep. Sure had folks up and down this valley worried for a while, it did. Things sure look bad.
Yeah, so I understand.
Yeah. Here's your cream.
Oh, thanks.
Funny thing about that storm, it's real sudden like. Goes out same way. Just like that.
Do you have a telephone, Him?
Yep. Right back there. Help yourself.
Thanks.
Operator.
Operator, would you give me 170 Grove's Landing, please?
Deposit 35 cents for 3 minutes, please.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello, Margaret?
Oh, Reed. Where are you?
On the highway. I just heard the news about the storm. It's really over, eh?
Yes, it's all over. And you don't have to worry about your precious building anymore. The mayor called me only a few minutes ago. He and the city engineer went down to look it over. It's still standing and the danger's past.
Well, that's fine, Margaret. I guess I'll start back home now, huh?
Be careful on the road.
Don't worry. I will, Margaret. Goodbye.
Well?
Everything's fine. Just fine, Claire.
Reed. You mean
I mean the building's okay. The danger's past. We can go back to Grove's Landing now.
Oh, Reed. It's money. Money you took from the safe tonight. You'd have to get it back somehow.
Now, don't worry about that. I'll stop by City Hall when we get back to town. Nobody will ever know we borrowed the money, even for a little while. We're okay, Claire. There's not a thing to worry about. Not a thing.
Is engine wear causing your expensive motor to wear out twice as fast as necessary? It is if you're still using lazy motor oils that merely lubricate. Here's what I mean. In amazing new Signal Premium Motor Oil, special properties are engineered into the oil through the marvels of modern chemistry. As a result, new Signal Premium not only reduces engine wear due to lubrication 50%, but also protects your motor in all these important extra ways. 1. Keeps oil rings clean and free. 2. Controls and reduces harmful engine deposits such as carbon, gum, and varnish. 3. Prevents sticking of hydraulic valve lifters. 4. Stops acid corrosion and rust. Best of all, new Signal Premium Motor Oil gives you all this extra protection at no increase in price. Good reason to get your next oil change at a Signal service station. Change this week to the amazing new Signal Oil that reduces engine wear due to lubrication 50%.
Engine wear, engine wear, engine wear,
engine wear.
Well, Reed, the storm is over, and its threat to the recreation building is gone with it. The panic within you is gone, too, isn't it? And you're certain you're in the clear now, free to return to Grove's Landing. But you've made up your mind to see to it that the building is going to be properly insured from now on. You're not going to take another chance, are you? Go through the torture of the past 2 days again. No, you're going to play it safe. Somehow you'll even dissolve your connection with Mario Donetti, even though it will mean losing that easy money. But a man in your position as city treasurer, well, it shouldn't be too difficult to arrange another profitable sideline. It's almost dawn when you arrive at Grove's Landing. Drop Claire off at her apartment. Then, on your way home, you see the lights are on in the mayor's office, and you decide to drop in for a chat.
Well, good morning, Mayor.
Morning, Reed. Just get back from Fairview?
Yes.
Good. Glad you dropped by. Got to leave for the county seat in a little while. Wanted to check our insurance with you. Insurance? What insurance?
Oh, that's right. You've been out of town.
I guess you didn't come in by the river. Or else you'd have seen for yourself. You didn't know that...
Reed, I don't know how to tell you this. Just take a look out the window.
What? The recreation building?
Yeah. Toppled over into the river. A total loss.
But what happened? I talked to Margaret on the phone around 3 this morning, and she says it
didn't happen shortly after 4.
But the storm, it was all over.
No, it wasn't a storm, Reed. You see, last night, someone stole the quarry barge a few miles up the river. Took it across. When they left it, they didn't tie it up properly.
The barge?
Yeah. Got away. Picked up momentum on its way downstream. Finally crashed into the pilings supporting the recreation building and toppled it into the river. Whoever's responsible will pay for this, Reed. I promise you. Now, let's take a look at that insurance.
Let that whistle be your signal for the Signal Oil program, The Whistler, each Sunday night at this same time. Throughout the 7 Pacific Coast states, the same independently operated Signal service stations who help you go farther with Signal gasoline, are now prepared to reduce your engine wear due to lubrication 50% with amazing new Signal Premium Motor Oil. Why not let a friendly Signal dealer change your motor oil tomorrow? Featured in tonight's story were Bill Foreman, William Conrad, Virginia Agnello, Gene Tatum, Hal Dawson, Herb Litton, and Charles Calvert. The Whistler was produced and directed by George W. Allen, with story by Adrian John Doe, music by Wilbur Hatch, and was transmitted to our troops overseas by the Armed Forces Radio Service. The Whistler is entirely fictional, and all characters portrayed on the Whistler are also fictional. Any similarity of names or resemblance to persons, living or dead, is purely coincidental. Remember at the same time next Sunday, another strange tale by The Whistler. Marvin Miller speaking for the Signal Oil Company. Stay tuned now for Our Miss Brooks, starring Eve Arden, which follows immediately over most of these stations. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System. The Signal Oil Program, The Whistler. That whistle is your signal for the Signal Oil Program, The Whistler.
I am the Whistler, and I know many things, for I walk by night. I know many strange tales hidden in the hearts of men and women who have stepped into the shadows. Yes, I know the nameless terrors of which they dare not speak.
Yes, friends, it's time for the Signal Oil Program, The Whistler. Rated tops in popularity for a longer period of time than any other West Coast program in radio history. And Signal gasoline is tops, too, tops in quality. It takes extra quality, you know, to give you extra mileage. And Signal is the famous Go Farther gasoline. So look for the Signal Circle sign in yellow and black that identifies independently operated Signal stations from Canada to Mexico. And now the Whistler's strange story. The Hangtree Affair.
It was boredom that got Lee Ryan into it in the first place. His train out of Chicago for the West Coast was moving slow, with further delays expected because of the snowstorms ahead. Yes, he was bored and impatient. His last business venture in Chicago hadn't paid off too well, and he looked forward to his arrival in California and the prospects of a deal worthy of his talent. Lee decided that the club car might help pass the time. It did. The car was crowded, and he found himself sitting with a talkative man who seemed to know many things about many people, including a number of their fellow passengers. He was a reporter, a man whom Lee had known casually over a period of years. A reporter who apparently loved to report, and he talked to Lee confidentially as if to his city editor.
Oh, you picked a great choo-choo, Lee. Yes, sir. I'm glad I'm getting off. You can carry on for me.
How do you mean?
Well, you can follow my boy, Jeff Larkin. There's no story there as far as my newspaper concerned. The city editor's washing it up.
Larkin? That sounds familiar.
Yeah, I bet he looks that way, too. Hey, right over there with that girl.
Oh, she's not bad.
Huh? Oh, she's just like all the rest. Hanging around him thinking he's going to get that money.
Money?
Oh, you didn't recognize him, eh? An ex-con. But I knew him when he was a big, big man.
And whose Lee?
Anybody's. Time it happened, he was the brain.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they say. He'd planned the robberies, and his partner, Noisy Nevins, pulled them off. Oh, great team, great team.
Noisy Nevins, huh? The nitroglycerin artist.
Yes. Oh, Noisy could blow a safe door off clean as a housewife and open a can of peas.
Oh, sure, now I'm with you.
They used to work together. But the last big job they pulled, a $100,000 bank job. Larkin got careless. He also got 5 years.
Who got the 100,000?
Oh, it disappeared, and so did Nevins. That's why I've been tagging Larkin around ever since he walked out of that pen 6 months ago.
Your paper figured he'd meet Nevins, split the dough.
That's right. Only my paper was wrong. Larkin knows from nothing where that dough is.
And noisy?
Oh, he's quiet now as they get. And permanent, too.
Oh.
Yeah, got that way about a month ago. I think it was an auto accident out in Frisco. It was too bad. Nevins was probably the only guy in the world who knew where that money was.
You figure he stashed it away somewhere?
Right. Absolutely right. $100,000, and it stays there.
Well, that poor girl wasting her time with Larkin. Somebody should tell her.
Yes, $100,000. Unmarked bills.
Negotiable as a mud puddle and a pogo stick.
Say, you know what's a funny thing? Why, when I was a kid, I could never manage one of those things.
Oh, no?
No.
Well, I was pretty good.
Oh, you kidding me?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, I'll be seeing you, pal. Happy as scoop.
Well, don't worry about me. I'm getting off the next stop. My best to Larkin if you should run into him.
Yeah, I'll remember. And I just might run into him.
Interesting, isn't it, Lee? A man with $100,000. Only he doesn't know where it is. It was hidden away by a partner who's dead now. All very interesting. Yes. And you think about it a lot after you leave your reporter friend in the club car. Wonder if he's right. If that girl really is going to be disappointed. It's hours later that you feel the train grind to a stop. Glance out of your compartment to see that you've pulled onto a siding at a small town station.
Porter, what's wrong? Why are we stopping?
Hey, it won't be for long, sir. It's just the snow.
Oh, yes.
There's time to get off for a while if you want to. Some of the passengers are. We'll be here about an hour.
Oh, thank you. I don't think I'll bother.
Instead of leaving the train, you walk back to the observation platform. Stand there, looking off toward the few lights of the small, slumbering town of Springdale. You find yourself wondering about Jeff Larkin again and the girl. And then as the train is ready to move on, you see her, approaching alone from the direction of town. It's a chance to speak to her, isn't it, Lee? On impulse, you decide to take it. You start for the boarding platform at the end of the car and reach it as she comes up the steps.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
It's all right.
Oh, no, you've dropped your purse. Here.
Please, never mind.
I insist.
You bend down quickly, begin to retrieve the articles that have spilled from her purse. One you can't help noticing. It's a picture postcard addressed to Mr. Jeff Larkin. General Delivery, Chicago.
Give me that. Give it to me.
Why, certainly. Here you are.
Sorry, but I'm in a hurry. Thank you very much.
Afraid your boyfriend might miss you?
My boyfriend? I know what you're talking about.
I'm sorry. I just thought you were kind of chummy with a fellow in the club car.
You're mistaken. Someone happened to sit with me because the car was crowded.
Oh, sure. That's happened to me, too. Forget it.
There's nothing to forget. Good night.
Night.
She wasn't very cooperative, was she, Lee? And you wonder why. Wonder also about the card addressed to Larkin. Why she got so excited about it. The next morning, following the stop at Denver, you find out.
Yes, conductor?
I'm sorry to bother you, Mr. Ryan, but we've been questioning all the passengers.
Questioning them? About what?
Oh, I'm sorry. This is Lieutenant Knowles, Denver Police.
Lieutenant?
To explain quickly, Mr. Ryan, a man a few compartments down from you has been murdered.
On this train?
No, happened at a place called Springdale.
When we pulled into a siding, Mr. Ryan.
Oh, I remember. We stopped for about an hour.
Yeah, that's the place.
During that hour, the victim, a man named Jeff Larkin.
Larkin?
You know him?
Oh, no, I've heard of him, that's all.
I guess a lot of people have. Anyway, Larkin got off the train for some reason and never got back on. His body was found a short time later in an alley at the edge of town. He'd been shot.
Poor devil.
We've been trying to find someone who got off with him or talked to him just before. No luck so far.
But now, the young lady in 29, Miss Clinton, says she spoke to Larkin earlier in the club car. But that's the last she saw of him.
Oh, she didn't get off at Springdale?
No. She says she stayed in her compartment the whole time.
I see.
And you, Ryan?
Well, I walked back to the observation car. I was there, 20 minutes or so.
But you didn't observe anything.
Well, no, I'm sorry, Lieutenant. I didn't observe a thing.
With the prologue of the Hangtree Affair, the Signal Oil Company is bringing you another strange story by The Whistler. Recently, I was looking at one of the newly announced 1949 cars. As the salesman pointed out the air conditioner and the front seat that drops back to make a bed, I couldn't help thinking it's the trend of really modern products to do more than is primarily expected of them. Just as Signal Premium Compounded Motor Oil does so much more than just lubricate. Of course, Signal Premium has 100% pure paraffin base, the finest money can buy. But in addition, Signal Premium Oil contains scientific compounds that go to work inside your motor, doing jobs that regular oil alone can never do. One compound, for instance, washes out accumulated carbon gum and varnish. Another compound guards expensive bearings from corrosion. And still other compounds keep the oil from thinning and prevent excessive foaming. No wonder Signal Premium is the oil that guarantees a sweeter running motor. So next time you change oil, have your Signal dealer put in the modern type Signal oil that does so much more than just lubricate. Signal Premium Compounded Motor Oil. And now back to the Whistler.
Well, Lee, you don't have to wonder anymore about the girl you saw with Jeff Larkin. It all fits, doesn't it? The reporter's story about that $100,000 hidden away. Larkin's death in a deserted alley back in Springdale. The girl's claim that she didn't see Larkin leave the train. And that she herself didn't get off. You know different, don't you, Lee? And the knowledge gives you absolute confidence when you reach Los Angeles. Check into the same hotel that she does. And then half an hour later, call her room.
Hello?
Hello, Julie.
Who is this?
Oh, friend of yours, a good friend. We, met on the train.
The train? I didn't meet anyone who
Well, you met Jeff Larkin, Julie. You got real chummy. Like I once said.
Oh.
Well, you still there, Julie?
Yes.
Well, stay there, huh? I'm coming down to your room so we can talk.
Now, wait a minute.
Now, you wait a minute, Julie. That's all it'll take me. Well, the name is Lee Ryan. And, Julie...
Yes.
I like my martinis very dry.
Well, don't expect too much, Mr. Ryan. I haven't any ice.
Don't give me that. So far, it's all you've had. Just, use that cold shoulder of yours. Have it right down.
I don't do this for everybody, Mr. Ryan.
I don't lie for everybody.
Really, you're mistaken about that.
Oh, is that so? Yeah, the drink looks good. I think yours looks better. Let's switch, shall we?
Casey, suits me.
Oh, good. Now, the business at hand, Julie.
Sounds terribly boring.
Oh, I'm not nearly as bored as I was when I started this trip. Things are beginning to look up. That's why I didn't tell that police detective that you got off that train. I couldn't resist a certain possibility.
Namely?
That you know something. Look, I don't care about Larkin. What were you after? What's that address unknown, Julie? That spot where Evans stashed that $100,000. Hey, I got it.
What have you got, Mr. Ryan?
The, postcard, that picture on it. Someplace up north. Mother Lode Country, Silver City, wasn't it?
You're talking thick, Mr. Ryan.
Hey, what did you do? What did you put in this? In my drink? I'm getting dizzy. Julie!
I had you figured perfectly, smart boy. You shouldn't have switched seats with me. But you'll be all right.
Mr. Ryan? Mr. Ryan, are you all right? Should I get the doctor?
No, doctor. I'm okay. Where is she?
The young lady who called about you? She's gone, checked out.
Gone where?
She was going to catch a train, I believe. I'm not sure. She was just leaving her room when she saw you out here in the hall.
Well, give me a plane schedule. I want to go to Silver City.
Silver City? I don't believe the plane's landed.
All right, they'll get me close enough. I'll go if I have to crawl the rest of the way.
Yes, sir. Anything you say.
That's as far as the stage goes, mister. Silver City.
Here's your drink, mister.
Thanks.
Like I was saying, Silver City's real quiet during the day, but it'll open up round sundown. That's when the boys start drifting in from Hangtree. Oh, say, you was asking me about the stage. There she is, just pulled up in front of the hotel. You wouldn't be waiting for that little lady with the suitcase just got off, would you?
I sure would, Pop.
Classy. Oh, here's your change. I gave you some silver in case you want to play the slot machine.
Oh, there's no need to. I just hit the jackpot.
As you sit there at the bar, watch Julie enter the hotel across the street. You congratulate yourself, don't you, Lee? Your trip to Silver City paid off, with a bigger payoff yet to come. A quarter of an hour later, you see Julie leave the hotel. Watch her as she enters a cafe halfway down the block. Quickly, you leave the bar and hurry into the hotel.
Say, clerk, I've been expecting someone, a young lady. She was supposed to arrive on the bus.
Oh, Miss Clayton. Why, yes, she checked in a little while ago. Room 8.
Oh, good.
But she ain't in now.
Oh, well, I'll see you later. Say, let me have your pass key, will you? I've left my key in my room. I'll bring it right back.
Well, okay. Just a sec. I'll get it for you.
Moments later, you slip into Julie's room. Quickly, you go through her suitcase and pocket the gun. Then, as you turn, your eye catches sight of something on the dresser. It's the postcard, the same one Julie dropped on the train. The card addressed to the late Jeff Larkin. It boasts a picture of historic Hangtree Cemetery of Silver City. On the back, you can barely make out the handwriting.
Dear Jeff, be sure to look me up when you're out this way. Hope to see you soon. Johnny Burgess. Johnny Burgess. I gotta know more about him.
Burgess?
Yeah.
Well, how do you like that? Your friend was in here asking about him.
My friend?
Mm-hmm. Lady got off the bus a little while ago. Asked me if Johnny Burgess had been in lately. You know something? Johnny Burgess died over 50 years ago.
What?
Yeah. Silver Johnny, they called him. Big man.
Another big man?
Yes, sir. Owned the mine. Town, too. Yes, sir. You been out to the cemetery?
The cemetery?
Johnny's got the fanciest resting place of them all. Heard it cost over $10,000. Big granite crypt, got a life-size statue of Johnny on top, and... What's the matter, young fella?
Oh, nothing. Look, how do you get out there to the cemetery?
Oh, easy. Just go right down to the end of C Street here, then turn left by the Signal Oil Station, go up the road. You'll see a tree top of the hill, that's old Hangtree. Right beyond it, other side of the hill, real handy like's the cemetery.
Oh, thank you. Thanks a lot.
You're out of breath when you finally reach the old cemetery. As you start down the hill, you notice a handful of people moving about the tombstones. Tourists, Lee. Yes, they're all about you, peering at the time-worn inscriptions on the tombstones, taking snapshots. Then you notice someone else. Yes, there she is, standing before a massive vault, staring at the statue on top of it.
Quite a gent, wasn't he, Julie?
What?
Don't look so surprised, baby.
Oh. What are you doing here?
I'm writing a book on the Old West. Now, what are you doing here?
You won't believe this.
I'll try.
I'm writing a book, too.
About Johnny Burgess?
That's right.
Yeah, a remarkable character, Burgess. I understand that broken-down pile of rocks there, that crypt, cost $10,000.
I must make a note of it.
Doesn't look much like anything now, does it? Overrun with the weeds and all. That lock on the door doesn't look very good to me, does it to you?
I'm not an expert on locks.
You know, from here it looks like it could be forced with a marshmallow. I wonder what's inside. That is, besides Johnny Burgess, I mean.
I wouldn't have the faintest idea.
Look, baby, our tourist friends are going to be parked here all afternoon, if I'm not mistaken, so why don't we go back to town? Talk.
About the romantic Old West and all?
No, about this. This postcard. And Johnny Burgess' crypt.
Where'd you get that postcard?
I happened to wander into your room. It was quite accidental, really. I was looking for the elevator.
May I have it, please?
Well, sure. Now, let's go back to town, find some place nice and private. Your room at the hotel will do.
You know, Lee, you're a pretty smart boy.
Oh, thanks, honey. It was really very simple. Nevin sent the card to Larkin to let him know where the dough was stashed. Hangtree Cemetery. The $100,000's hidden in that vault, the final resting place of Silver Johnny Burgess. Give me a cigarette, will you?
Help yourself.
Thank you. You been to Frisco?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a great town. We could have a wonderful time there, Julie.
Could we?
Yeah, besides, we'll be rolling in dough.
Lee.
Yeah.
Just where do we stand? I mean about the...
We're partners, honey. We're partners.
I see. You'll have to give me a little time to think it over.
Oh, sure. You know, there's one little thing I've been wondering about you, Julie. How'd you break into this affair? You're not Larkin's girlfriend. You picked him up on the train, didn't you?
That's unkind.
Oh. So you and Noisy Nevins used to hold hands.
So we did. I met him in San Francisco while Larkin was in prison.
You must have discovered that your boyfriend sent word to Larkin when he got out. About where the dough was, I mean.
Something like that.
But Nevins didn't tell you where it was.
He was not very cooperative at times, Lee.
Yeah. I bet you even suggested Nevins double-cross Larkin so that the two of you could have all the dough.
Do you think?
Yeah, I do.
Well, Nevins wouldn't hear of it. He was one of those honest people, code of the underworld and all that. Funny, I thought he'd do anything I asked him.
Except double-cross an old pal.
Noisy seemed to think we could get along with half the money. Said he didn't deserve any more. Opening safe came so easy to him.
Yeah, to him and his nitro. So when Nevins was killed in that accident, you saw that half go out the window. You didn't know where it was hidden, but Larkin did. He'd get it all. So...
Do we have to go into that part of it?
No. No, I guess not. We'll forget about it. We'll forget about everything, except that in another half hour it'll be dark. And then we have a date with Johnny Burgess.
And $100,000.
Yeah, we can be in Frisco by morning. What do you say?
Oh, I don't know, Lee.
I can talk you into it. I know.
Can you? Well, keep talking, Lee. And they bye.
A half hour later, as you step out into the street, you suddenly discover that Silver City has come alive. The main street is swarming with men from the mines. As you walk past the saloons, the cafes, and stores, you can hear the shouts, the laughter, jukeboxes, and player pianos. You walk to the edge of town, stop, and stare at the hill beyond. Hangtree silhouetted against the sky. For a long while you stand there, trying to make up your mind about Julie. After all, Lee, she killed once. At last you turn and hurry back along the crowded street. In one of the saloons, you get the information that you want.
What's that again, mister?
The bus. What time?
Oh, yeah. There's one due there in, let me see, about another half hour.
Thanks.
You can catch it over there.
Yeah, I know. Not say, is there a phone in here?
Yeah, right back there, end of the bar.
Thanks.
You push your way through the crowd to the rear of the saloon, to the telephone booth, and place your call.
Hello?
It's all set, baby. Still want to go to Frisco?
Of course I
All right. We'll get the stuff and leave tonight. Now, you wait for me. Stay right where you are. I'll pick you up in about 10 minutes.
I'll be waiting.
Sheriff's office. McQuinn speaking.
Look, Sheriff, you can check on this later, but an ex-con named Larkin was murdered in Springdale 5 days ago.
Wait a minute. Who is
You'll
it?
find the murder gun at the Elmira Hotel in room 8. It's under a seat cushion, a chair by the window. You'll also find the dame there who pulled the trigger.
Now, hold on here. Who is this? Hello? Hello? Who?
Bye-bye, baby. I'm going to miss you in Frisco.
The Whistler will return in just a moment with a strange ending to tonight's story. Meantime, since there are only 5 shopping days till Christmas, I have a brilliant last-minute idea. I hope there are no little boys listening, because what I want to suggest is that there is no finer present than a switch for that forgotten name on your gift list. The forgotten name I'm referring to is your car, and the switch I'm suggesting is a switch to Signal. You know that Signal gasoline must have something. For Signal to have grown so in popularity from a mere handful of stations in Southern California to almost 2,000 Signal dealers, serving 6 western states from Canada to Mexico. Of course, I don't have to tell you that Signal is famous as the Go Farther gasoline. But even more important to you is the extra driving pleasure you enjoy, thanks to the extra efficiency today's Signal coaxes from your motor. So if you want your gas pedal to keep that Christmas morning thrill year-round, remember Marvin Miller's suggestion. Give your car a switch for Christmas. A switch to Signal gasoline. And now back to the Whistler.
After 12 hours and several long-distance calls, Sheriff McQuinn of Silver City was prepared to do some questioning. He talked to Lieutenant Knowles in Denver and to the San Francisco police. Now at last he felt that the puzzle was beginning to fit together. All that remained was to walk through the quiet early morning gloom to the cell occupied by his angry, impatient prisoner.
It's about time you're talking to me. What's it all about? You can't hold me here like this.
Now, just take it easy, lady. I can, and I'm doing it.
But I haven't...
Sit down. I've been making some phone calls. Picked up lots of things about you.
What of it?
In San Francisco, they tell me you used to run around with Noisy Nevins.
So?
So, that's very interesting. Add it to the gun you were carrying around, and it could spell a murder in Springdale.
You'll have to prove that.
Lieutenant Knowles thinks he can. The caliber of the gun, you know, ballistics, and then the motive. All that money.
I don't know anything about it.
Sure, you don't know a thing.
Why don't you ask Lee Ryan?
We don't have to, lady. We're satisfied with what happened to him last night was Nevin's work. Just like a hand from the grave. A double-crossing hand.
What do you mean?
Out at the cemetery, when your friend Ryan tried breaking into Silver Johnny's last resting place. Yeah, Noisy Nevins was an expert with TNT. He wasn't planning to share that dough with anybody. He set a booby trap to kill his old pal Larkin. But Ryan got it instead.
Let that whistle be your signal for the signal oil program, The Whistler, each Sunday night at this same time. Brought to you by the Signal Oil Company, marketers of Signal gasoline and motor oil and fine quality automotive accessories. Signal has asked me to remind you, to get the most driving pleasure, drive at sensible speeds, be courteous, and obey traffic regulations. It may save a life, possibly your own. Featured in tonight's story were Frank Lovejoy and Doris Singleton. The Whistler was produced and directed by George W. Allen, with story by Joel Malone and Adrian Jondeau, music by Wilbur Hatch, and was transmitted to our troops overseas by the Armed Forces Radio Service. Remember, at this same time next Sunday, another strange tale by The Whistler. This is Marvin Miller speaking.
This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Signal gasoline. Let every traffic signal remind you, you do go farther with Signal gasoline. Yes, you do go farther with Signal. The Signal Oil Company and your neighborhood signal dealer bring you another curious story by The Whistler. Tonight, Highway of Escape.
I am the Whistler, and I know many things, for I walk by night. I know many strange tales hidden in the heart of men and women who have stepped into the shadows. Yes, I know the nameless terrors of which they dare not speak. Frances Block was never meant for the desert, but fate put her there. Set her down solidly in the center of an expanse of creosote brush and Joshua trees, cactus and hot, dry sand, and a scrubby little group of nondescript shacks huddled in the shade of a few scraggly umbrella trees. Known to the truck drivers passing through on Highway 441 as the Duncan Wells Tourist Camp. Just Frances and Pete Crawford, her stepfather. For her, it was a prison. For him, it was a living, and the only one he knew. It was on a particularly hot day in July that she decided she couldn't stand it any longer. On a Sunday morning when the temperature stood at 90 degrees at 8 o'clock. And Frances knew there was always more money than usual in the cash register on Sunday morning.
5, 10, 11.50, 12.25, 50, 85, 12.85. Oh.
Morning.
Oh, hello?
You open for business?
Not yet. Kind of early.
Not even gasoline?
The pump's locked.
How far is the next town?
17 miles. Saguaro.
Okay, I can make it, I guess. Thanks a lot. I better get going.
Just a second.
Yeah?
You, going through to...
Los Angeles, yeah. Due there by noon.
Can you take me?
Huh?
I've got to get out of here this morning. Right now. Oh, come on. You could take me if you wanted to, couldn't you?
No, I'd like to, but...
Oh, please. Look, I'll give you $5.
Yeah, sorry, sister. There's company rules. No riders. I'd lose my job.
Oh, they'll never know. Look, mister, you don't know what it means. It's life and death.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's life and death. Death if I stay here in this prison.
Oh.
I can't take it any longer, you see? You've got to take me away. You've got to.
Hey, what's the matter? You sick or something?
Yeah, I'm sick. Look, I'll make it $10. $10 to Los Angeles.
Yeah, but...
That leaves me only $2.85. My bag's right there. It's all packed. I won't tell the company. They'll never know. See? Just you and me'll know, and I'll get off in Los Angeles.
Well, for $10 you can take the train.
Oh, no, there's no trains here. Just trucks. Guys like you.
There's a train from the next town, ain't there?
Yeah. Yeah, how about that? You can take me to the next town. That's all. Just in the next town.
Well, I don't know.
Morning, Francis.
Oh,
There's a little lady here wants to ride into town with me.
Sorry, mister. She's made a mistake.
I have not. I'm going, you hear?
No, Francis. You're not going.
You can't stop me, Pete. You can't stop me. I'm not going to stay here. I'm not. I'm not.
Well, look, mister, maybe you two better talk this over. I just thought I'd run into so wild, but...
She gets this way ever so often. She'll get over it.
Yeah. Well, we'll see you on the way back, maybe. Huh?
Yeah. So long.
So long.
You did it again, you filthy...
Now, there, Francis. I know how you feel, gal. This ain't no place for a young filly like you. But can't you see, there ain't nothing else I can do. Ever since your ma died,
You killed her. That's what you did.
Francis, that's an awful thing to say.
Just the same as if you shot her with a gun. Bringing her out to this godforsaken hole. Making her work when it was so hot she couldn't breathe. Well, you're not doing it to me, do you hear?
Now, wait a minute. You ain't talking to me like that.
Oh, no. Well, listen, you dirty desert rat. I've had all of you I'm going to take, and I'm getting out of here today. This morning. In 5 minutes if a car comes.
You're still my stepdaughter, Francis. Until you're 21, I'm afeard I'm doing the deciding. Oh, now, come on. You just trot on back to the cabin and lay down for a while. You'll feel better in no time.
Get away from me.
You'll understand about your ma someday. I know this place ain't much of a spread, but it was ours, and we built it together. Come on.
I said get away from me.
Please, Francis, just this once. For me.
All right, Pete.
Hey, wait a minute now. Put that knife down, Francis. You ain't in no condition to...
All right. You asked for it.
Friends, have you picked up your free federal use stamp protector yet at your Signal gasoline dealers? The deadline has already passed, you know, for getting your new use stamp on your windshield. And since that little stamp has to hang on your windshield for a whole year, you'll naturally want to protect it from moisture or scuffing so it won't peel off. That's why Signal Oil Company had these little use stamp protectors made up for you. They're smart-looking, transparent, and water-resistant, so you can wash right over them without affecting your use stamp. And, of course, they're free, one of the little extra services your Signal dealer offers to keep your car looking its best. Unfortunately, like all things in wartime, the supply is limited this year. Since every car will be needing one, I'd suggest that you get yours without delay tomorrow, if possible. Just drive into any of the friendly stations displaying Signal's yellow and black circle sign and say, I'd like one of the use stamp protectors that was offered free on the Whistler. And now, back to the Whistler.
He's dead, Francis. It's over, and you're free now. You stare at him for a moment as he lies there on the floor in the middle of the small lunchroom, very still. For the first time in your life, you notice he has a kind face, a peaceful face. No look of fear on it. Just peace, deep, enduring peace. Yes, you're free now. You can leave any time you want to. Today, this morning, the next 5 minutes, if a car comes. You jump as a car pulls up out in front. Quickly, Francis. Move the body behind the counter before the driver comes in. That's it. Now take it easy. Just relax. He mustn't know.
Hi, beautiful. How about a cup of Java? Hey, what's the matter?
Oh, nothing. Coffee isn't made yet.
A cigarette? It's scarce these days.
Well,
What?
are you going to make it or shall I?
Make what?
A coffee. Say, are you sure nothing's the matter?
Okay, something doesn't matter. I'm scared of my stepfather.
Huh?
He's horrible. I live here alone with him. I can't stand it anymore.
That's too bad.
Oh, please. Please take me with you. To Saguaro anyway. I won't be any trouble.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Hold everything there. Now, take it easy. Where is your stepfather?
He's asleep in his cabin. He's drunk. He'll wake up.
Yeah, I see. You got any money?
$12. But I can work once I get to a big town.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, please. Please.
I've been driving all night. I was going to grab a little shut-eye here for a few
I
hours.
gotta go now. He might wake up and he might...
Yeah. Well, okay, come on. You know, after what you told me about that stepfather of yours, I got half a mind to go back and punch him in his nose. He's got no hold on you. What does he think he is? Hey, listen. Let's do this thing right. Go back there and tell him right off.
No, we can't.
I'd like to anyway. I suppose it wouldn't do any good, only make trouble for you. Beats me, though, how any man can treat a gal as nice as you like that. You are pretty, you know.
Thanks.
Hal. My name's Hal.
All right, Hal.
What's yours?
Francis.
Francis, huh? Nice name. You hear that?
What?
The motor. Betsy doesn't like this heat any more than we do. How far are you going, Francis?
Los Angeles.
It's a nice town. We could have a lot of fun there.
We?
Yeah, hey, you and me. I wasn't going that far.
You might change your mind, huh?
I don't know, maybe.
Los Angeles is a nice town, isn't it?
Come on over.
Oh.
There, that's better. Yeah, Los Angeles is a great place. You know, I can get a couple of days off and... Uh-oh.
What's that?
Betsy means it this time. Hey, what was it, 17 miles to Saguaro from that camp?
Yeah, but...
We've come 5, shorter to go back. I gotta get to a phone.
Oh, no, you
look,
can't.
Francis, don't worry about him. I'll be ready for him.
No, but I can't go back. I'll walk.
Now, you do nothing of the kind. Look, baby, all you need is someone to take care of you. And from now on, I'm the guy.
You can't.
Why can't I?
Let me out.
Told you to let me handle it.
I don't want you to handle it. Stop the car. Stop it.
Get hold of yourself, baby. Don't you trust me?
No. I mean, yes, but...
What about Los Angeles? You aren't forgetting, are you?
It's not you, I said. It's not you. Just don't ask me anymore. Stop the car.
That's all I want to know. Just sit tight and let me handle everything. Well, we made it. Now, where's the phone?
On the wall by the door.
Well, what you gonna do, sit there?
Yeah? I'll wait.
I'll be sure you do.
What do you mean?
Nothing. I guess I got the jumps, too. And don't worry about him. If he comes out, just let out a yell, and I'll be here in a second. Smile. There's better. You know, baby, I kind of like you. Keep that chin up.
Yes, Francis, keep your chin up. You could use a little courage now, couldn't you? There's a chance he won't look behind the counter, just a bare chance. But if he does, there you are in a stalled automobile 20 miles from nowhere and not a car in sight. But wait a minute. Around the curve, a car. Hurry, Francis, you've got to stop it.
Wait!
What is it? What's the matter?
Take me to the next town. Hurry.
Well, what's the matter?
My uncle. It's my uncle.
Something wrong?
Yeah, he's hurt. Quick, I've got to get a doctor.
Well, you're a mighty lucky young lady. I happen to be a doctor myself. Where is he?
Oh, no, it's bad. It's horrible. I don't want you to...
you just let me decide that. Here, I got my case. You take me to him.
He's in the lunchroom. I'd better wait here.
Yes, I understand. You just relax now, and I'll take a look. It might not be as bad as you think. Just wait there in my car.
Don't stand there like that, Francis. Do something. The car, his car. That's right. Hurry up. Faster. 60, 70. Keep your eye on the center line, wavering like a snake between the wheels. 12 miles now between you and the camp. 5 miles to Saguaro. 75, 80. Almost lost it on that turn. The accelerator's down to the floor. Faster. Grab the wheel. It's getting away from you. Open your eyes, Francis. You can move. Open your eyes and crawl out of the car. You're okay.
I'm okay. Better get off the road. Yeah. Take off cross country. I'll be watching the road. Cross country. Radio down. Goodness sakes alive, a body can't hear himself think around here.
Oh, sorry, Matty.
I don't know why in the world you keep that thing banging away night and day.
Well, it's the dad-blasted tubes. It gets louder and softer all of a sudden. Fella from Saguaro coming up to fix her.
Well, I ain't seen him.
I should be here this afternoon. Think I'll go out and take a look around.
Jake Watson, you stay right in that chair. You've been a mighty sick man.
Hey, Matty, look.
What?
They're coming up the walk.
Well, where could she come from?
Hey, she's sick. She almost fell. Well, Dad, blasted, do something.
Well, you stay right there. What's the matter, honey? I don't know. Oh, there now. Just take hold of my arm.
Thanks.
Ma, you look all tuckered out. Come in.
Thanks.
Now, don't talk. We'll just get you out of this hot sun. Wouldn't surprise me none to find you was a mite sunstruck. No hat and all.
Land sakes, whatever you doing walking around out here?
Now, hush yourself, Jay. Can't you see the poor thing can't hardly walk? Let alone listening to you jabber. Now, there, now, you sit down there, and I'll get you a nice cool drink of milk.
You been walking far, miss?
Yeah.
Any particular reason?
Yeah. I cracked up my car. Any more questions?
No, I just thought it might peculiar you picked this time of day to go walking. I'm sorry.
Now, Jake, suppose you quit jabbering and let the poor girl rest a spell. She's about done in.
Yeah, she's been in an accident. Car went off the road.
Well, I declare. Ain't hurt none, are you?
No, just tired.
Well, here, you just lean back and take a good drink of milk. You'll feel better in a jiffy.
Oh, there go them tubes again.
Oh, turn it off, Jake.
Yeah.
Attention, please. Be on the lookout for a young woman in blue slacks and a yellow jacket, probably driving a Buick sedan, license number 8X43H7, about 5 feet 4 inches tall, blonde hair, name Frances Block. Wanted in connection with the murder of Peter Crawford this morning at Duncan Wells.
Land sakes.
Repeat.
Hey, that's you.
Get out of my way. Oh, look out, Jake. She might have a gun.
Hey, wait a minute, young lady.
Let go of me.
Maddie. She's gone.
Oh, here, let me help you out. Hurt?
No.
That's what we get for being good Christians.
Hey, turn the radio off.
A murderess.
I knew there was something slick about that girl.
That's all right. She won't get fur in this heat. Not in the desert.
It's hot, unbearably hot, 110 in the shade. You can't keep going much longer, Francis. Feet swollen and blistered, bruises that ache with every step you take. 3 in the afternoon. You've been walking 2 hours since you left the farmhouse. 120 blazing minutes. Your head is full of sun. The flat horizon wavers. Dust in your nose and throat. You've got to have water. Water from the clear, sparkling fountain in the square of Wilkins Corners, the little town ahead. You've got to take a chance. Maybe they haven't heard about you here in Wilkins Corners, Francis. Maybe they don't listen to their radios. Look at that sign down the street. Coffee, hamburgers. Take a chance. You may not get another one for a long time.
Morning, miss.
I'd like something to eat.
Well, come to the right place. Hamburgers, hot dogs, barbecues, whole wheat, white, rye, apple, peach, boysenberry, cherry, lemon meringue, coffee, milk, and Coke.
Hamburger and white coffee.
Hamburger. Hamburger. Mustard, ketchup, or tomato sauce?
Ketchup.
Be right up. Pre-war service now. We've reconverted. Yeah, hi, Billy. What you doing down in Saguaro?
Oh, mighty busy today. Barbecue and whole wheat and coffee.
Special. Special. What you mean busy?
Why, I don't mean to tell me you ain't heard about the killing.
Huh? What killing?
Well, sure. Found a man stabbed to death at Duncan Wells Tourist Camp. Yeah, a guy who runs it named Pete Crawford.
No.
Yeah, dead on a mackerel. And the killer got away, they say. Sheriff's got posse out.
Well, hey, Leif, did you hear that?
What?
A killing over to Duncan's Wells this morning. Pete Crawford.
Well, you don't say.
Yeah.
You catch the killer?
Nope. You better watch out. Might be serving him a meal along about now. Stabbed, was he?
Yeah, with a bread knife.
Yeah.
Doc Lawton was coming down from Cactus Garden. He claims he talked with the killer.
Well, why'd he nail him?
Oh, you know Doc, but scared of his own shadow.
That's too bad.
Yeah, it is. They say old Pete Crawford didn't have an enemy in the world.
I mean, it's too bad Doc didn't do something.
Oh.
You know, the best time to nab a murderer is right after he's done his job. It surprised me none to see this thing end up as another one of Sheriff Bradshaw's famous unsolved mysteries.
Well, I don't know. You know, murder's a funny thing. Ain't like going down to the feed store for a sack of barley. Takes planning, thinking. There's 1,000 ways a killer can trip himself up. Just one false step along the way, and it's all over.
Yeah, well, maybe so.
You know, I'd like to see that killer right now. Probably pacing the floor somewhere, wondering if there was a slip-up. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be in old Doc Lawton's shoes, being the only witness. Bet you the old boy's looking 6 ways before he leaves his house.
Here you are, George. One hamburger.
Yeah. There you are, miss. Hamburger on white, and I'll go get your... Hey.
Oh, what's the matter?
Now, where do you suppose she went?
You forgot your hunger in a hurry, didn't you, Francis? A half-minute more in that restaurant and it would have been all over. You're tired, worn out, but you can still think. 1,000 ways you can trip up, make a false step. That's what he said. But you'll show them, won't you, Francis? First, get out of town and keep off the highways. Remember the sheriff's posse. The railroad, that's it. All the freight trains have to stop at that water tower a half-mile out of town. Cross country again. Through the brush, under that blazing sun, keep away from the roads. And finally, the cool shade of the water tower with the drops splashing into a puddle there in the shade. You sit down and rest. Let your eyes close. Then... someone's coming. Look, there's a piece of iron pipe there in the corner. Remember where it is.
Oh, beautiful.
Hell,
Thought you'd be here. They almost gave me the slip back there.
what do you want?
Gave you quite a run, didn't they? Hey, mind if I sit down? I got some talking to do. Yeah, it's better. Nice and cool here. You know, maybe I'm a sucker, but I still think you're pretty nice. Beautiful, but dumb. Do you think you could get away with it?
I don't know. I'm so tired.
I know you're tired, baby. Probably a little loony with the heat, too. No one in his right mind would have done what...
Shut up! You don't have to rub it in.
Now, listen to me. I can help you, see. I'm the only one who can help you get out of this. Haven't got a chance to let you play ball, understand?
Help me. You? Ow!
Sorry, baby. Maybe you'll listen to me.
All right, Hal. I'll listen to you.
There's a way out of this. It's a short chance, but you'll have to take it. Wait a minute. Here comes a train. Get back there. It's afraid it'll have to stop. Let me take a look.
The pipe. If I can... Now.
I can't tell yet. Oh, wait a minute. Yep, it's afraid of... Oh.
So you were going to help me, were you? You didn't fool me. That's one mistake I didn't make.
Yes, Francis, you were careful. You could see through his offer to help, couldn't you? Now, no slips, Francis. No false steps. The train is stopped for water. You hide, trembling, behind the shack at the water tower. Then as the train starts up, you grab the rung of the ladder on a passing car, up the side. Now across the top and down the side before anyone sees you. But wait. There's a guard on top moving toward you. Down the tops of the cars. Don't look back. Watch where you're going. No false steps, Francis. No false steps now.
The Whistler will return in just a moment with a strange ending to tonight's story. Meantime, a word about today's pre-war bargain in gasoline mileage that's helping more and more wise Western drivers stretch their ration gas stamps. I'm talking about the good pre-war mileage you still get in Signal Go Farther gasoline. Yes, it's true. You still go as far as before the war with Signal. And I'll tell you why. You see, the gasoline ingredients which you've heard are reserved for war are the very volatile, highest octane components, such as isopentane. That's why Signal Oil Company frankly admits no gasoline today can give you all the pep and anti-knock performance you found in pre-war Signal gasoline, and which you'll enjoy again in even further improved Signal post-war gasoline. But when it comes to mileage, that's where Signal gasoline still shines. For today's Signal formula still contains not only all the high-energy components that gave pre-war Signal gasoline its superior mileage, but also new high-mileage hydrocarbons have been added. You can prove this for yourself by keeping track of your mileage. You'll find it's as true today as before the war. You do go farther with Signal gasoline. And now, back to the Whistler.
No false steps, Francis. That's what the man said. And you are going to be so careful. But then how could you tell what kind of a false step it might be? And now it's all over, and everyone knows the answer to the killing of your stepfather.
Well, it's all cleaned up now. Found the murderer dead right there between the railroad tracks.
Terrible thing, terrible.
Of course, without the doctor's testimony, they might never have known how it happened.
The doctor?
Sure, according to the radio. Doctor says he went into the lunchroom and found that fella leaning over Pete Crawford with a knife in his hand. Well, the doc practically witnessed the murder.
Then the girl didn't do it. Oh, I knew she was innocent, the poor little thing.
Yep, she was innocent, all right. They figured the murderer was going to try to shut her up, too. That's why she had to defend herself with that piece of light lead pipe there. Doggone it, he was already wanted in New Orleans for killing 10 days ago.
Terrible thing, terrible.
Only one thing I can't figure.
What's that?
Well, after she got the murderer like she did, what do you suppose she was running away from?
Monday at 9 o'clock, The Whistler will bring you another strange tale. The Whistler is broadcast for your entertainment by the marketers of Signal gasoline and motor oil and fine quality automotive accessories, and by your neighborhood Signal dealer. This program, directed by George W. Allen, with tonight's story by Eleanor Beeson, music by Wilbur Hatch, is transmitted to our troops overseas by the Armed Forces Radio Service. This is Marvin Miller speaking, and suggesting that you let every traffic signal remind you that you do go farther with Signal gasoline. Yes, you do go farther with Signal. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.